Yep, Charlamagne the God here. We are the motherfucking brilliant idiots. What's happening in these motherfucking streets, dog? We out here, dog. Color money.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, my white friend. Okay? Now, this episode is brought to you by Tristan Walker and our friends at Bevel, the first and only shaving system designed specifically for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. All right, step up your shave game and say goodbye to razor bumps. Check out getbevel.com today. Use code IDIOTS to get 20% off your first month at getbevel.com. That's GETBEVEL.com. Now, a lot of people have been asking us, Schulz, to get Tristan Walker on the show as a guest.
I told Tristan I wanted him on the show. I wanted him on during the whole Dame Dash controversy because I wanted someone who actually went to business school, someone who probably started a business without his own money to tell us how things work and to tell the youth.
I'm sure Tristan Walker agrees with Dame Dash.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you think he put his own money up for Bevel?
Nah, but as far as empowerment and being your own boss, absolutely. He's flipping somebody's money in Bevel.
Not his.
I don't know. Salute to Tristan, though. He would be a good guest to have on the Brilliant Idiot.
You should. Next time you're on the East Coast, Tristan, come on out here. We're going to have video. We want to see that face of yours.
And it better be smooth.
Ooh, it better be.
Boy, if you got one single bump, motherfucking Tristan.
Cancel that interview. We got HD, bro.
And cancel this Bevel ad because I can't false advertise.
Maybe that's why we haven't seen him. You never seen a picture of Tristan ever.
Nah, I've seen Tristan.
Have you?
Or is it a razor for his Twitter pic? Is it a Bevel razor?
Is it a Bevel razor for his Twitter pic?
No, Tristan is on his own.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
See that face.
My pop's calling me. I know what he calling me about. Watch this. What is he calling? Watch this. What's up, Dad?
Hey, what's going on, Doc?
What's happening?
He ain't making a whole lot of noise. He was just looking at that thing on the news there. The damn police killed that boy in North Charleston.
Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
I thought, that just, I mean, shoot the man down in goddamn cold blood like that,
I agree.
And if it wasn't for the tape, he would have got away with it.
You damn right. At least he got charged though.
Yeah, that's right. At least he got charged because I was thinking about the one in New York there when they choked the man out. That was on video and they did nothing.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I'm gonna call you back.
Okay, all right.
I knew that's what he was calling me about. Perfect segue.
Wait, why does your dad have like a Caribbean accent?
He's from Monk's Corner, South Carolina. That's the Low Country. That's Geechee Gullah.
He choked him out.
You never been to Charleston? That's how they talk.
He choked the boy out.
Listen, North Charleston, South Carolina. That's how they talk. It's called Geechee Gullah. They talk like this, boy.
Yeah,
if I box you in your fucking mouth, boy.
Yeah, that's very Jamaican.
I'll shoot that fucker right now.
Hey.
My dog, Mr. Taylor, he got a rap song called "I Shoot That Fucker Right Now, Nigga." I shoot that fucker right now. That's what that cop was listening to.
Fucker. Oh, it sounds Hawaiian.
That's what that cop was listening to when he shot.
How's it?
What was his name? Warren Scott?
No.
Yes, it was.
No.
It was Warren Scott.
No, it wasn't. Walter
Scott.
Walter Scott.
Yeah.
And,
listen, there's no justification for that whatsoever.
Who's justified? Here's what I don't understand. The cops are doing the right thing here.
What you mean?
They gave him murder.
Oh, absolutely.
They said no bail.
No bail.
And they're going to try him and prosecute him. They could fucking kill him. It's a possibility that they could give him the death penalty. So I think we need to look at this story as a police department. People are talking about, it's systemic racism and all these things. No, let's look at this police department that is giving justice.
It's definitely justice, but the problem with this kind of justice is you can't bring the life back. Why did it even get to this point? Why did it even get to the point where this guy is pulled over for a random traffic stop, takes off running because he owes a bunch of money in child support, doesn't want to go to jail? First of all, it's a lot of wrong in this. Number one, yes, the cop is dead wrong and we're going to slander the fuck out the cop. Yeah, it's definitely justice thus far because the cop was arrested. He has been charged with murder. His bail has been denied, like you just said. But the problem is, why did he even get to that point? Like, why did a routine traffic stop for a broken taillight turn into a man running, getting tased first, and then from tased, the cop goes, it's levels to this catching a nigga shit, and pulls out a gun and shoots at you 8 times and hits you 5? Yeah. Nah, buddy. What? Where was? And then you said you was in fear of your life.
He's a piece of shit cop. That's what threw me off. If the cop said, The cop said, "I was in fear of my life. That's why I shot him. That's why I shot him." Yeah. And that's how I know the cop is just a piece of shit and he's just lying. Because
that's every cop.
Sure.
That was Darren Wilson. That was Darren Wilson's theory.
No. But we don't have video of any of these other circumstances.
But Darren said he was in fear for his life.
We don't have video. I have video of this.
But I'm saying that saying is said by every cop. I was in fear of my life.
Sure, it's a convenient.
Black man.
It's a convenient excuse, right? Yeah. Because with fear of my life, it gives me the right to shoot somebody, right? If I'm a cop and I feel like my life is in danger, I'm allowed to use my weapon, right?
But the good thing about this video,
legally speaking, I'm asking.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
if you fear, even if the suspect is fleeing, if you fear for your life, you can do that.
Sure, any circumstance. Yeah. Now here's the thing: the video is great because it shows that he's using this as an excuse.
It shows that fear of life thing. Like, who's really scared here? Like, who really should be afraid?
The guy running.
Yes, you tased this guy. Nah. Then you shot 8 times. You hit him 3 in the back, 1 in the ass, and 1 in the ear. Who shoots somebody in their fucking ear?
Well, I don't think he meant.
Jesus Christ!
I don't think he was going for it.
I would hope not. You got to be a real sick, sadistic fuck.
You ain't never gonna hear shit. Oh, you gonna act like you can't hear me?
And I'm gonna tell you what else was sick about this shit. When he goes, "Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You just shot me 5 fucking times. How, motherfucker, can I put my hands behind my back?"
I don't know.
And then you still handcuff him
while he's dead.
Jesus Christ!
Was he pronounced dead, or they took him to the hospital?
I'm not sure. Then you go. Then you turn around. You run. The cop runs back on the video, picks something up we think is the taser, comes back and plants the taser by the guy.
Oh.
What? After you called on your radio and said, shots fired, man down. He grabbed my taser. He grabbed my taser.
Wow.
Grabbed your taser?
Yeah.
That's reason for you to shoot him 5 times?
Cop's a piece of shit. Yo, you know who's brave?
Who?
That fucking cameraman. That cameraman's brave because
he's not brave.
He's brave to me because if I witness a cop kill somebody in cold blood, I'm fleeing the scene.
No, you are. You know why? Because you got sense. That guy was thinking about them likes he was going to get on Instagram. Shit. He was thinking about them YouTube views.
Maybe.
He was thinking that this video is going to make CNN and I shot it.
Maybe.
Listen.
You could have got shot too. That's the problem.
They're willing to die for these YouTube views.
Well, they need to not. Because, look, if I'm that cop, right, and I already killed one person in cold blood and this person has the proof, that person's going too.
Listen, man, I just want to salute my home state of South Carolina, my birthplace, place I call home. I just want to salute South Carolina because we charge our police officers when they do some bullshit.
Boom.
I don't know what.
It's not the first time.
No.
Wasn't there another time that
my
we
guy
brought up
Vaughn, he got shot at when he was reaching for his license. That cop got fired.
Yeah.
He got arrested. You know what I'm saying? He got charged. Like, yo, for whatever reason, South Carolina charges the police officers when they do some bullshit.
Yeah.
Just like the mayor said, when somebody does something wrong, whether they're
it's a cop or a civilian,
with the shield or they're a civilian, you motherfucking getting charged.
As they should.
I just think what scares me and what continues to give me anxiety is what makes these cops go from 0 to 100. Now, granted, the guy's 50 years old. They say he's been to jail 10 times for child support. You know, so his attorney and his brother said that he owed some money in child support. Probably was scared to go to jail. I'm not running at 50 years old. He's better than me. Yeah, I'm not like fuck that. I know you might go to jail for 6 months to a year for child support. That ain't enough to scare me. I want to know what scared him so much that he felt like he had to run from this situation. I feel like it had to be more than child support. Had to be. It had to be more than I know I owe back child support. I know I'm going to jail. Yeah. It had to be more than that to make him run.
It just seems weird. Why would you shoot somebody who's running? It doesn't understand. I just don't get it.
Especially when he's 50 and you're 33. And this guy clearly, the guy that was 50 years old probably runs a 20.2 in the 40-yard dash.
Yeah.
He wasn't even moving. Yeah. Like the cop could have really been, if I was a cop, I'm 33 years old. I'm trying to be athletic. I still got it. I'm in the gym. I'm going to let this guy run about 50 yards.
Get tired.
And then I'm going to run behind him and drop kick him in his back or something. Like just something stupid. I'm not going to shoot at you 8 times and shoot you 5. You don't even shoot a deer 5 times. You ruin the fucking meat.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know the whole situation. I think it makes a good argument for the body cameras. Because if you have body cameras, then you stop a police officer from doing this because
you do have body
there's
cameras,
proof.
But 9 times out of 10, when officers do shit like this, the body camera wasn't turned on.
I don't think it should be in their control.
Or the body camera has evidence. The body camera is being used as evidence. We don't want you to see the video. Only reason this video is out because it was taped by a bystander.
Sure. But what I'm saying is, if you know something is going to be on video, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to act differently.
Yeah.
So, for example, if I know that I'm being videotaped when I walk into a store, I'm probably not going to steal something from that store because I know there's evidence.
Absolutely.
So that's why, a situation like this, if he had a body camera on, maybe he would have ran after him instead of shot him.
Listen, I know stores.
Why shoot him?
I don't know.
Laziness? You just don't want to run after the guy? I can't fathom a step.
I really think he just wanted to kill a nigga.
No, so stop putting that out there.
I'm dead ass serious, man. Sorry, man. This is the one.
Stop it.
This is the one that makes me say I really think he just wanted to shoot a nigga, dog. I really believe that. There's no other logical reason. You tased him first. That didn't work. And your next logical move is to pull my gun and shoot 8 times?
So if he really just wanted to shoot a black guy, why didn't he just shoot him? Why'd he tase him?
I don't know. Maybe he pulled the wrong weapon. Maybe he thought he was pulling his gun out. He was like, oh,
shut
shit.
The fuck up. You know the difference between a taser and a gun.
That wasn't my pistol. It was a fucking taser.
I don't know. Something's up, man.
Hey, man. You know what's up? It's hunting season. That's what's up. I don't get it. There's no reasoning. This is the one where there's no reasoning. There's no logical explanation. This is the one where if there is such thing as the Illuminati, if there is this whole white supremacy thing where they have meetings and they talk about how they're exterminating niggas, this is the one where they be like, we got to put you away because you fucked everything up.
Yo.
You fucked it up, guy.
How do you know? What if this is it? The cop is actually crooked. This guy is somebody that he does dirt with.
Shut the fuck
This
up.
guy comes to the cop and says, yo, I'm not doing this shit anymore. It's done. Yada, yada, yada. I'm over it. He tries to tase him. He runs like he's going to go snitch or whatever like that. Kills him to protect himself.
You watch so many movies. But I don't
say it's the only thing that makes sense to me logically. Why the fuck do you take someone out? It doesn't matter. You're shooting to kill. 8 times you're shooting to kill. You're not shooting.
That's what I'm saying.
Why do you want this person's dead? What does this person have on you that you need him dead?
Listen, it's hard to not tell young black kids that, these cops aren't really trying to hunt them down and exterminate
them. Stop it with the cops. What
do you mean stop it with the cops?
Don't let the actions of the minority define the actions of the majority.
Listen,
that's the exact same. Charlamagne, it's the exact same thing as me going, yo, this guy got stabbed the other day by a black guy. So, yeah, listen, these black people, they love to stab people. They love to stab people.
Listen, have you ever heard me say black people don't love to shoot people?
They don't love to shoot people. It's the actions of the minority that are affecting the actions of the majority.
The hood motherfuckers, but it's
not all the people in the hood.
Hey, not all of them in the hood, but the hood motherfuckers like to shoot. That's why I stay out the hood.
Nah.
And if they don't like to shoot, they slamming you off the stage at your own goddamn shows after you invite them up and show you love. If they not doing that, they tearing up the motherfucking Fat Tuesdays on the grand opening in Long Island.
And don't you get upset at them for fucking it up for everybody else?
Yes, absolutely.
So then judge them.
I'm judging the cop.
You're judging all cops.
No, I would never judge all cops.
You just did.
No.
You just said all these cops.
All right, good point. I'm going to tell you why that's a great point. Because I get so mad at my own people because they're a reflection of me. Because people don't know the difference.
That's my point.
Like there's no, like Chris Rock used to always say, it's niggas and it's black people.
Yeah.
I know the difference. I know the type of my people that I want to avoid.
But a lot of white people don't.
A lot of white people don't. They group us all together. Same thing with the cops for me.
Exactly.
So I have to say cops. And I'm going to tell you why else I have to say cops. Because I need cops to start standing up and saying this shit is wrong.
Holding them accountable.
There's no cops standing up in the public and saying we are wrong. I understand the blue shield.
Because they don't feel wrong.
Yes, they do.
No,
yes, they do.
No, the
yes,
cops, I think a lot of cops go, listen, I'm a fucking good cop. You know what I mean? I'm not going to profile people like that. I mean, if you look in New York City.
The good cops, trust me. We did this on the breakfast. We had mad cops call in.
Yeah.
My family who is cops, friends of cops, they all feel fucked up when shit like this happens because they know it reflects on all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
All of them. And they make their job harder. Because what if I'm a good cop who's really just doing my job, pulling somebody over, now the person in the car is all tense, anxious, scared, don't know what the fuck's going to happen. You're putting me more at risk out here in these streets.
Exactly. So they need to hold those cops accountable.
Absolutely.
But we need to make sure, we need to be very careful when we start talking about cops in general, we don't let the minority define the majority. We need to be very careful about that shit.
How do you tell the difference?
Say what?
How do you tell the difference?
Same thing with black people.
How do you tell the difference?
You just don't judge them all like that. Every time I see a black person, I don't fucking take my purse and I put it to the other side.
I don't do that, but I guess what? Every time I see a group of motherfuckers that look like me, I'm like, let me make sure these motherfuckers is friend or foe, because I don't know. When motherfuckers is walking up to you, dapping you up, wanting to take
You
want
to live life like that, man?
You have to.
Nah.
Ain't got no choice, bro.
Nah.
And it ain't even just with black people, it's people in general. Nah. I'm a paranoid individual. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. You know why? Color money.
What's color money?
Plies invited the young man back on stage. The guy said he loves Plies. Plies is one of his favorite rappers. He just want to shake Plies' hand. Plies gives him a dap. Plies goes, "Yeah, man, you're a little too close to me." I don't know what set this kid off.
Yeah.
But he grabbed Plies, belly to belly, suplexes him off the stage. This kid didn't give a fuck that it was 10 security guards on the stage.
Where were the security guards?
Right there.
No, I know. I saw
literally.
They were close.
Right there.
Yeah, but they were in each other's face for a good maybe 10 seconds, and the security guards did nothing.
You know why the security guards did nothing?
Why is that?
Because they thought the dude was showing love, and they thought Plies was showing. Yes, they did.
Plies said specifically, "Yo, we're a little bit too close for
Plies
dudes."
sent the people to go get him. They already had kicked the kid out. They said, "Go get him, man. Go get him." Did you see the video afterwards? The guy goes, "Plies is one of my top 5 favorite rappers. I just wanted to show him love." But he started talking that fuck shit, so I had to drop him like any real nigga would do.
Wait, what fuck shit?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
First of all, who understands Plies enough to understand if he would be talking fuck shit?
Hey man, all I saw Plies say was this guy's a little too close. That's what security supposed to step in and back them out, back them up, whatever. You already got your dap. There's nothing else to see here. You got your Instagram photo. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck shit was that set Plies off, but that guy went from friend to foe real quick.
Okay.
That's what I worry about all the time in these motherfuckers.
And you should, I guess, worry about it. But it sucks that you have to be prejudiced against everybody because of it. It sucks that one guy ruins the reputation for everybody else.
Absolutely.
So how do we stop that from happening to the cops? How do we stop that from happening to black people?
Accountability. You got to hold everybody accountable.
So you're saying cops have to hold themselves accountable,
yes,
and black people have to hold themselves accountable.
Yes. When something like Fat Tuesdays happens.
Fat Tuesdays, for everybody who's listening, there's a club that opened up
there's a bunch of Fat Tuesdays across the country.
No, but it just opened up in Queens.
Yeah.
And it was the
grand opening.
And there was a huge brawl.
The videos
people
all online.
Throwing tables. It looked like some WWE shit. It was crazy.
And you know what happens after a night like that?
What?
After a night like that,
yeah,
where all them niggas is fighting and beating the fuck out of each other, and shooting, whatever the fuck they was doing. 2 weeks later when they open up, strict dress code policy.
No Timbs, no fitted
Timbs,
hats,
no Jordans,
no jeans,
no snapbacks, no fitted caps, no t-shirts, no hoodies, nothing with any Michael Jordan paraphernalia, any rappers on your shirts, you can't come in. All of that bullshit under the guise to say, we don't want you niggers in our establishment.
And then a blog post comes out saying, Queens Bar is racist.
Yeah.
How dare they be prejudiced against da-da-da-da.
Exactly.
Listen, everything comes from, something. That's all I have to say.
Exactly.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
So that's all I'm saying is we have to hold each other accountable because we all represent each other. As much as we don't want to, we do. You represent white people. As much as you don't want to, Schulz. No,
I'm not against it. I don't see myself as a representative for anybody, but I understand that I'm white and my actions are going to be attributed to them.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Now, I'm the same way. And I hope that.
But I consider that shit.
Word.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I take that responsibility. I think
agree.
There's a lot of people who like to just go, well, no, my actions are my actions, and I don't give a fuck how they reflect on everybody else.
That's not true. They do. They absolutely reflect.
They do reflect on everybody.
Like when you reflect your family reflects your neighborhood reflects your state in a way. Like everything reflects off something. Like as much as we want to scream individuality, it's not.
Yeah.
We all just statistics at the end of the motherfucking day.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's how we judge each other based on what we see.
Why do you think there's stereotypes? Why do you think we can laugh at stereotypes when we see them on TV? Why do you think Fresh Off the Boat works? Why do you think the Goldbergs work? Why do you think Blackish works? Empire works.
Oh no, that's how our brains work.
That's how our brains work.
It's not people who are saying don't be stereotypical. It's just like saying don't think.
It's bullshit.
That's how our brains work. We stereotype. Bullshit. It makes life easier. I'm fine with that.
So I guess the question is, how do you change the stereotypes?
Yeah, you change the stereotypes by not You change the stereotypes by one, not attributing what the minority does to the majority. When a cop kills somebody ruthlessly like this guy did, the article shouldn't read, cop does it again. Cops are doing this. They go, piece of shit officer in this specific town. Don't blame all cops. Blame this specific cop.
Another piece of shit officer.
Another piece of shit officer. I'm fine with that, but don't attribute it to all cops, because then we start to walk around going, I guess every single cop is bad.
But don't, when you do that, in a way it's good when you do that, because it makes everybody else be more responsible and hold themselves accountable. It's like, I don't want to be this. I have to prove the stereotype wrong.
See, part of me goes, yes. As an individual, I don't want to prove a stereotype, so I should go into a situation thinking that. But at the same time, people who aren't familiar with, maybe all cops, aren't familiar with all black people, are just going to take that stereotype and run with it, because they don't have anything else to test it against.
That's very true, but that's why we always encourage people to get to know other people.
But here's the thing. Look at the situation with Chris Copeland, the basketball player.
Yeah.
The article did not read, black hood guy stabs Chris Copeland and slices his girlfriend.
I don't even know if the guy was black that stabbed him.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
But it didn't read it, right?
Yeah.
My point is, it didn't have anything to do with the race. It just said Chris Copeland got stabbed and his wife got slashed. That's all.
What's some other stereotypes? There's a lot of stereotypes in that article, by the way. So not stereotypes, but it's things I totally disagree with.
Which
number one,
but you know what I'm saying. My point is, we're not trying to put out propaganda to fucking hate the police or hate all black people or hate everybody in the hood or these types of things. We're not trying to. We're focusing on the victim rather than the accused.
But I don't think it's propaganda when it's true.
But it's not true.
And what I mean by that is,
not all cops do this.
But it's happening a lot, Schulz.
It's happening. I think it's happening a lot more because the media has decided to focus.
No. I was saying this to somebody yesterday. I think it's because the outside. It's the social media. I think if it was no such thing as social media, and there was no such thing as people having camera phones and catching these things on camera, we wouldn't see it at all. Because you're not going to make me believe that in the past 2 years, this shit has really, really started happening. You know why? Because I was alive when Rodney King happened. And that was, America getting a peek at, whoa.
Sure.
This is our first taste of police brutality. This really happened.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's hot in these streets right now.
Because people see it.
That's my point, yeah. So I think the media, social media, whatever media you want to call it, is going, this is the sexy thing right now. This is what everybody's talking about. So I'm going to keep putting stories out about this.
I don't even think it's the sexy thing. I just think
it's hot right now.
It's hard. No, it's not even hard. It's impossible to watch that video of Walter Scott and not be like, what the fuck? I don't care what race you are. It's impossible.
Everybody should have.
Unless you really hate niggas and you rewind that shit. You saw how that nigga tried to run. You saw how that nigga tried to run. He tried to get away at 50 years old.
Everybody has, I think, empathy. I think if you're a human, you're going to have empathy for this person.
Not if you're a real racist that really hates niggas.
I want to talk about this real racist shit.
It's some real racists out there.
I have a theory about racism. I don't think racism exists outside of just hatred in general.
What do you mean?
I think racism is part of hatred. So, for example, if you're really racist, like let's say you're some white dude, you fucking hate black people. I don't think you hate black people, love Jews, love the Chinese, love Muslims.
Oh, you're against anything that's not you.
Exactly. So a lot of times we make it almost we add importance to it. Right? We're like, this guy really hates black people. No, he's just a hateful individual. He hates everybody who makes more than him. Yeah. He hates everybody who's a different religion. He hates everybody who makes less than him. He hates everybody who doesn't drive the same car. He's a hateful person.
That's why I don't like to use the word racist, because you only give him one category.
A little bit.
He's prejudiced.
He's just a prejudiced individual. Dude,
I guarantee you, if you don't like black people, you don't like gay people. You don't like Asians. You don't like anything that's not pure, whatever you are.
Exactly. So this concept of racism, maybe there's a few instances, right? Let's say you're a fucking dude, you get raped by a group of black guys, right?
Whoa.
Let's just say you get raped by a group of black guys. Maybe you
gotta be black.
Because we're looking at race here, right?
Okay.
So let's say you're a white guy, get raped by a group of black guys. Maybe you hate black people after that. Just black people. You like everybody else, but you're like, these black guys, fuck them. Okay, maybe I understand that part of your life has happened, right? But just a regular guy?
Nah, listen, if I was a guy if I was a white guy who got raped by a bunch of black guys, number one, I would hate black guys. I would hate dicks in general.
Yeah.
And I probably would be very mad at bottoms. Because if they rape me and it really hurt my feelings, I would be mad at bottoms who do that shit for pleasure and fun.
Shit, I'd give them credit.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You'd be like, this motherfucker can take dick better than me?
No, you're saying you'd be jealous.
Would it be jealousy?
Yeah, you're like, he's better than me at this. You're competitive.
Wow.
I'm saying, if anything, you'd feel like this like, what is it called? When you're like
resentment.
Not resentment, the opposite. You're blown away by them. You're like in awe of bottoms. You know, you got pounded by all these dudes.
Imagine a bottom bragging about getting fucked.
And I think after you get it,
imagine a bottom bragging about getting fucked, and you're like, you're bragging about the most painful shit I ever experienced in my life.
Exactly. It's like if you're 5'10" and you can't dunk, and you see someone else 5'10" and you dunk, and you're like, oh, that's amazing. Like, I've tried so hard to do that, and I can't, and you could just do that.
You try to shoot him in his calf muscle.
You would hate him. See, I would be like, this guy's a fucking god right here. This guy could dunk.
I don't have a hateful bone in my body.
So you're gonna shoot him in his calf muscle out of happiness?
I'm speaking in the mindset of somebody who would be a hateful person. That's what hateful people do. So that's why so much racism or hatefulness led to them hanging black people, torturing black people.
Now let's talk about this, because we should really remove the word racism and just talk as hateful human beings.
That, though.
I could prove it.
I'm with you. I believe that you're.
Who you know that hates black people and then goes, you know what we should do? We should just celebrate some Jewish fucking holidays.
Yeah, listen, I believe that if you hate gay people, if you hate black people, you probably hate everybody. Anybody that's not like you. I totally agree.
There's no such thing as specific hatred. I was out in Long Island. Shout out to Long Island. I had a good time doing shows out there, but there was, I don't know, I got this sense, I don't want to generalize because that's the exact thing that we're talking about. But I got this sense that there was this, not racism or hatred. It was more of just like hey, you're different. I don't really like that about you. If you're different, I don't really like that. But then once you get to know that person, you're like, oh, you're one of the good ones. Have you ever heard that term?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's what it goes back to my point. You always feel like you got to prove that you're one of the good.
But here's the thing: one of the good ones just comes from this idea of your head, which is, hey, anybody who's different from me, I hate, right? Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, once you prove that stereotype is just that, a stereotype, they go, oh, you're one of the good ones. No, most of them are fucking good. You just have the worst case scenario in your head.
Listen.
You see what I'm saying?
What you said is exactly right, and I'm going to tell you why. When I get on an elevator with somebody, say it's me and Wax together, you know what I'm saying? And like, it don't even got to be a white woman. It could be an old Asian woman, old black woman, whatever. They kind of look a little terrified, like, oh shit.
Let me tell you something.
So I go out.
Most of that is Wax.
I agree. So I go out. I go out of my way. Yeah. Both of us do, but that's just how we are anyway. We're those type of people. Yeah. So it's like, hello, how are you? You know, let them go first, whatever. Like, make them feel comfortable immediately. And I hear a lot of people say like, yo. You know, they got mad at Isaiah Washington, which I thought was some bullshit that he said too. And he was like, yo, you got to adapt. You got to adapt. You don't have to adapt to shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand where you do want to make certain people feel comfortable. Okay. Like if I'm around old women, I'm around ladies, I want to make them feel comfortable. Guys, you on your motherfucking own. Man the fuck up. Okay? I'm not here to hurt you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like that. Make them feel comfortable. I like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I don't think that... People are different. Yeah. Like, why is this so hard for us to accept that people are different? When I go to another country, right, and I meet somebody in fucking Italy or Spain, and they're talking to me, they're on their best behavior, and I'm on my best behavior.
It makes you wonder if this great American melting pot is everything it's cracked up to be.
It's not a melting pot. If it was a melting pot, we wouldn't have differences to address. It's a fucking pizza. There's some pepperonis thrown on it. There's some peppers thrown on it.
Melting pot means that there's a bunch of different people in the pot.
Melting pot means we're mixed together and now we're just one stew.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not a melting pot. Your culture in the South is different. Your dad speaks Jamaican. I didn't fucking know that kind of shit.
It's called Geechee.
Whatever the fuck it's called, right? In New York, we speak differently. We have different customs. We got different words for shit. We're not in the same pot. We're in different fucking pots. Do you know what I mean? And that's cool.
We are in the same pot, different pots though. Now that I think about it, because think your father.
No, we're on the same stove. We're just in different pots.
Where's your father from?
New York.
And where's your mom from?
Scotland.
Melting pot. I'm from.
How you figure melting pot?
Because she's from Scotland.
What about it?
There's two different cultures, two different breeds, but they decided to come together. So for the majority of America, most of America is brought together by a melting pot.
I'm the melting pot. My mom's culture and my father's culture are very different.
Yeah.
So they came
but even
together.
Coming together still
they came together and meshed, of course, a little bit, but they're a married couple. We're talking about someone who grew up in Chinatown their whole life, meeting someone who grew up in Harlem their whole life. Mm-hmm. They're going to be a little bit different.
But they're going to be a lot different. But what I'm saying is if they go to the same school, if they...
That's where the melting pot begins.
Absolutely.
But you have to understand, not everybody goes to the same school. You and me, we went through different schools, had different upbringings, all this kind of stuff. Granted, you live in New York now. Now we're probably melting a little bit more together.
Exactly.
But before you came to New York, and if you just met me, those are different pots, bro. Those are different pots.
I agree, but I'm talking about majority of America in some way, shape, or form. We are melting together in one big
I think the internet helps that.
I think the internet helps it. I think hip-hop culture helps it. I think the problem is we keep trying to divide this shit. We keep trying to divide, not realizing we got way more in common than we do apart. But for some reason, we keep trying to separate each other and divide each other and put ourselves in these different little categories to make ourselves feel comfortable. And guess what? If you're not comfortable around somebody or something, it's perfectly fine to go somewhere else.
Yo, that's the whole idea of America.
It's perfectly
you realize
fine.
That's the idea of America. You know what the problem in America is? It's not wide enough.
Or people don't have enough money to make it wider.
No, we can't add fucking land.
No, I'm just talking. No, you can get the fuck away.
Alaska.
No.
I'm talking about back in the day.
I can get away in Jersey.
Shit. Okay, you can go to Jersey.
I ain't going to Newark.
Sure. You can get away in Jersey.
Not going to Patterson.
No, you can get away. My point is this, like, there's this idea, right?
You can get away in Brooklyn. You don't have to go to fucking East New York, Brownsville.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, back in the day, like, we're talking about hundreds of years ago. If everybody in your neighborhood had one way of thinking and you had a different way of thinking, you could just leave. You could go west.
Absolutely.
And you kept on going west, and some Native Americans got fucked out of it, and that sucks. But you kept on going west, and eventually you just ran into water. Now there's nowhere else to go west.
Listen, or you could just stay in your fucking house. Everybody has that one family or that one guy on the block that's the crazy motherfucking old man Smitty. He don't never come out that house.
Yeah, but back in the day, they would hang you for being a witch.
Old man Smitty's like, you know why I'm not coming out the house?
Why?
Because I got World Star. Do you see what the fuck's going on? I see what the fuck's going on out here. I have no reason to leave. I leave, I go to the grocery store, get my motherfucking food, I'm back in the crib. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually what it's...
There are things wrong with that shit. And fuck this.
I don't have to interact with you.
No, fuck this. We're more similar than we are different. Shit like that. Who gives a fuck? This is what we need to stop being shocked by. Being different. Everybody needs to cool the fuck. Why is somebody being different that hard for you to deal with?
I love people that are different. But
God.
all you need is one common denominator to create a relationship.
Okay.
Do you want to know what this is just something I've observed over the past month. You know what the common denominator is for white people?
What's that? Tell me about me.
Empire.
I don't watch Empire.
Every white person I've met says to me, like this is I'm at ESPN yesterday.
Yeah.
And I could tell the girls trying to, break the ice and have a conversation with me. I'm on my phone talking.
It's embarrassing. I'm actually embarrassed.
All I hear is, and I knew it was coming. I felt it. Do you watch Empire? I already knew what the next 3 statements and questions were going to be.
Go.
I'm like, hell yeah, I watch Empire. Oh my God, I got the soundtrack. What, you want a fucking medal? And this is my response every time. I think the music's fucking corny.
And what are they?
Now they're throwing off. I already know what the next thing's going to be. Yeah, when I first saw it and heard it, I thought it was. But you know who got me? Cookie. I can't front on Cookie. Yeah, Taraji P. Henson's amazing. Oh my God, she's so amazing. Remember her and Benjamin Button? I'm like, oh my God. But it's the icebreaker. So from then on out, we're just having a great conversation. But it all started with motherfucking Empire. We in the restaurant last night. Mm-hmm. It's a whole group of old white men. Mm-hmm. Literally. I'm at a table. It's me. It's Wax. All right, fuck it. It's Timberland. Mm-hmm. It's Tink. We chilling. All I hear is, going up on a Tuesday. You ain't paying it no attention. 5 minutes later, going up on a Tuesday. So I turn around finally. They looking at me like, smiling, putting their drinks up.
This is so
I'm like, all right, man, what's up, man? But they just wanted attention. So they're singing out this fucking rap song in a fancy ass motherfucking restaurant. And then I finally go, well, today is Tuesday. It was Tuesday when we was in there. I'm like, it is Tuesday. Yeah. But it's just like they was just trying to break the ice to say hi. Yeah. Why not just walk up and say hi? Like, I'm not going to turn around and say, look at this cool table of old white guys singing McConan. First of all, I think McConan's corny as fuck. That's number one. But I'm not going to turn like, look at these cool white guys at the table singing McConan.
People really are corny when they try to relate.
Oh, my God.
That's what it is. People are corny as fuck when they try to relate. No matter what it is. I noticed this when I was in when I was in Europe, and I was like, see the way that Americans, myself included, would relate to Europeans. Like, they meet someone from Ireland, right? And they're just like, oh, you're from Ireland? And there's just like this pause, and it's like, Guinness. It's just like, that's the only thing they know about Ireland. So they just throw that out there, hoping that there's going to be this Guinness discussion.
And you know when they're cool? When they're just being themselves.
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a shit?
Or if you have some specific thing that you could talk to somebody about.
Something specific, exactly.
A specific thing. But it's weird to just walk up to somebody and then address their race. Even though that's what we're thinking, but it's just weird to like walk up to like somebody who looks Asian and be like, well, how do you feel about China owning half of the Americans' debt? It's just a weird thing to just discuss.
But what if that's a genuine question you want to ask?
But why are you talking to that Asian person?
It's just like when you met Cuppy last week. She's from Nigeria.
Yeah.
You wanted to ask about Boko Haram. That's not no racist shit or...
But that has nothing to do with race.
Yeah, nothing.
That's geography.
Duh. That's what I'm saying. So if you see this Chinese person, you want to ask them about China.
If I know that they're from China.
Oh, isn't that so awkward when they end up being Japanese or something? Or they end up being Vietnamese or Korean.
But you know what? They shouldn't be upset about that, because what are the odds?
No, they shouldn't be upset about that, because I don't know.
But fuck what you know or not. The odds are incredibly in your favor. There's like, what, 2 billion Chinese people or something like that? How many billion?
Why are you looking at me?
Because you got an Asian wife.
Yeah, there are 2 billion
2
Chinese,
billion Chinese people. So
she definitely gets people coming up to her all the time just saying...
Assuming she's Chinese.
Assuming she's Chinese and just saying off-the-wall shit about, like, kung fu.
Fresh off the boat now? It's fresh off the boat?
Nah, it's always weird stuff like, you know, and I hate to say it, but even, like, within my own family, I'll have someone come up to her and be like, oh, by the way, I saw the most amazing Chinese gymnastics performance the other day. You know, my wife is like born and raised in Massachusetts and Oakland.
That's the equivalent of this like, going up on a Tuesday.
What are you talking about?
That's the same thing. But you know what that is? It's like people act like that's racist, but all it is someone who doesn't know anything about your culture trying to relate to you. Stop being offended by that shit.
Yeah, it's coming from love. That's what I told her. She really wants to connect with you. She just has no idea.
They just don't understand how to connect.
I'm not offended, but you know what offends me? Unoriginality.
Okay, so be upset at them for being unoriginal, not for being racist or ignorant.
I never said they were racist. It just bugs me out that I know what your move is. Soon as you ask me, do I watch Empire? I know you're just trying to make conversation, and I know what the next 2 things are going to be. You're going to say you got the soundtrack, and you're going to say you love Cookie.
I don't know. I just could never do that. I could never go up to somebody and have that awkward conversation.
I swear to God, that's been going on for the past month. Not even just, white women.
How could you not be more self-aware?
Gay white men. This gay. Listen, I was at a dinner meeting with a gay white guy. He's my guy, by the way, great guy, and an old white dude, 160, 159. I'm sitting there having a conversation with them about how hip hop is popular culture now. I'm like, hip hop is pop culture. Mm-hmm. They go, we know, we watch Empire. Uh-huh. I'm like, here we fucking go.
Am I the only person that doesn't watch Empire?
Never seen an episode.
I've never seen Empire. Yes. And I have zero interest in watching Empire.
And then, not only do they say we watch Empire, they go to their phones. I say, I already know what's happening. I know what's happening. Look, I have 3 songs. I have Conqueror. I have Drip Drop. I have them, look, from the soundtrack. I'm like,
so what do you think they're trying to do? You think they're trying to get your approval?
They're trying to relate. Like you said, they're just trying to relate. They want, we're trying to do business with Charlamagne. That's our guy. We want him to know that we're cool too. We're down. I don't give a fuck about you being
so
down.
Empire is the new, like, just rap music.
Oh, yeah.
That's the new way white people relate to black people.
It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap.
So is Empire, what you're saying is Empire is the new way white people who don't know any black people relate to black people?
Yes. That is language. That is black. If they never knew how to speak nigga before, they know how to speak nigga now.
That is the new way to speak N-word.
Straight up. Listen, white people, if you've never watched the episode of Empire, this is all you have to say. Yeah. Have you ever seen Empire?
Don't say that. No, that's the hack way to do it.
If you want to get in, and you have to get in, have you ever seen Empire?
Nah, if you want to get in, you say, have you ever seen Power?
It ain't as mainstream.
Exactly. It's more specific.
Yeah, but a black person might not even know what you're talking about.
And then you got them.
They might.
And then you act disappointed in them. Oh, you never seen Power?
No.
Fuck out of here, fake ass black dude.
No, but listen.
Are you from Connecticut?
Listen, I'm a black guy who's never seen Power. White dude walks with me and goes, have you ever seen Power? Get the fuck away from me, you white supremacists, racist. I know y'all got all the power. What the fuck you mean?
Say Money and Violence. If they haven't seen, you gotta walk up and say, yo, that Money and Violence is hot, right? And the black dude goes, what are you talking about?
Listen, what the fuck you mean? Why I gotta know about money and violence? Because I'm black?
Yeah.
But he might think you're talking about real money and violence.
I know.
Nah, fuck that. Listen, the moral of the story is be yourself. I met this kid this week. His name's Rory. He's from Atlanta. Rory had on my father's sandals. He was 18. He had on my father's sandals. He had on like some jean shorts, no shirt, a fucking big-ass hat like Raiden in motherfucking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
He's like a rapper, singer. He's got this mixtape out called like Indigo Child.
Yeah.
You know why I like this kid?
Why?
Because he's himself.
How do you know that's him?
It's because he's too nerdy for it not to be him.
I don't buy it.
He talks like a guy who wears sandals.
I gotta see
shorts.
him, but a lot of times I think people do this because they want to.
Let
me finish. Let me finish.
He's not Childish Gambino.
Let me finish. I think that they do it because they want to control the way they're judged.
Nah.
For example, right? Let's say you're a gay dude, right? Let's say you're an extra flamboyant gay dude who dresses very effeminate and basically is showcasing their homosexuality. I think part of that has to do with maybe you like that style, but there's another part which is, hey, I'm not going to let you judge me. I'm going to control and own who I am and put that out there in the world so I don't have to deal with you making some homophobic remark and then I have to check you and say, yo, I'm gay. Why are you going to say that kind of shit?
That would make sense, but all Rory has to do is dress like regular. All you have to do is dress like, throw some jeans on, some sneakers, and nobody would think anything.
But maybe he is kind of, dorky and maybe was kind of made fun of. So he said, you know what, I'm going to go all in on this.
Well, he's only 18, so maybe. But when I first saw him at South
I don't know.
by,
I never even seen the dude. But when I see these guys who kind of dress like characters a little bit.
He's not a character, though.
But he's wearing sandals in fucking 50-degree weather in New York. He's going to get gangrene.
When I saw him at South by Southwest, he was barefoot, no shirt on, performing his heart out, playing his guitar, was all into it. I'm like, oh, he's kind of dope. Saw him
this barefoot shit is no.
Hey man, he's from Atlanta. He's country. My daddy would wear sandals everywhere he could. If
barefoot? It's just not healthy. It's not healthy.
He's from the country.
He's from Atlanta.
The country.
The country in Atlanta. Mountain. What's Stone Mountain?
It's like it's a town outside of Atlanta where my sister's been living for 18, 19 years. Atlanta's country is fuck, dog. Man, don't let that city part fool you.
I don't know.
Don't let what a Hawk Stadium and all that shit is fool you. Atlanta is a country ass dirt road motherfucking having town.
Well, listen, for any
Georgia.
I believe you. And for all of you out here that got sandals and shit, if you're looking for a job, the economy is heating up and there are thousands of open jobs from companies hiring near you right now. You have to find them, but with so many job boards out there, where should you start? We're going to tell you right now. ZipRecruiter.com. All right? With ZipRecruiter.com, you can search jobs for hundreds of job boards in one place for free. Okay? No money, nothing. You apply with just one click to the jobs you want right from ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. Finding a job has never been faster. For real, ZipRecruiter. Go get yourself a better job. You got a job right now. Get one that pays more at ZipRecruiter. One click. That's all it takes.
Having a boss is like calling another man daddy.
Listen, a lot of people didn't grow up with daddies. So I want you to go to ZipRecruiter.com and get yourself a daddy.
How can you fucking have a job, you know what I'm saying, and have any pride about yourself?
There's
no pride in having a job.
Well, if you don't have any pride, you can find work in dozens of fields such as healthcare, sales, office administration, and more. You don't have to sell cookies.
How dare you advertise a job?
Plus, get daily personalized jobs for free thanks to ZipRecruiter's intelligent job matching.
That is disrespectful to all us entrepreneurs.
Each week, people apply to 1 million jobs they found on ZipRecruiter. Now you can too. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/idiots to search for jobs for free now.
Are you done?
With ZipRecruiter, you're just a few clicks away from getting hired. Search jobs for free now and grab the great job before someone else near you does.
Are you done promoting slavery?
At ZipRecruiter.com/idiots.
Any more?
That's ZipRecruiter.com/idiots.
Get a job. Okay? Go get you a motherfucking job.
That was an interesting way to do that ad.
Go get a fucking job, dog.
Chris doesn't like it.
People don't like to work. I'm convinced.
You know why? Because they got it too good. The fact that you can get on welfare is kind of astonishing.
Nah, it ain't welfare no more. It ain't welfare. I'm gonna tell you what's
But the fact that that's a possibility, the fact that there's a system set up in the country where if you don't have a job, you just get money.
I'm gonna tell you what shut welfare does.
Is that weird? Think about that.
No, because it's hard to get on welfare.
Concept. Think about that concept. I don't have a job. Okay, here's money.
But it's not a lot of money, and it's hard to get on welfare.
Don't you think it'd be a better program that if we, instead of welfare, we made people go to a place where they could get meals 3 times a day?
They have those.
Soup kitchens. But they're for homeless.
Not just soup kitchens. They have like lunch programs. I grew up on the lunch program growing up.
See, I think that's a great idea.
The lunch program, you used to go to, every day they have the lunch program. It was during the summer, though. You go play basketball at RA Ready Intermediate School. We used to go there and get the free lunch.
How old were you?
I don't know, maybe 9, 10.
Oh, I'm talking about adults, dude. I'm talking about like adults who are out of work. So instead of giving them money for not being employed, you just give them all the resources they need to survive. Give them a bus pass. Give them all the things. Where are they gonna live? Say what?
Where are they going to live?
Government housing.
And what's that going to do? I'd rather give you welfare.
I'd rather not. I'd rather you go, man, this sucks. I don't want to be handed shit. I want to go out there and get a job and make my own money.
You know what took welfare down?
What is that?
Social media.
Why?
Because I can pretend to be rich. I don't have to do anything. I can get on this place and create an imaginary world where I am the motherfucking man.
Wait, why is social media taking it down?
Because they don't give a fuck about living. They don't give a fuck about
So wouldn't
working.
that increase welfare more?
No, because they're not trying to get on welfare. They're happy with social media. They're happy pretending to be successful on social media.
That would mean that they don't need to get real jobs to be successful.
That's what I'm telling you.
Therefore, increasing welfare.
No, they don't want welfare. They don't want jobs. They don't want anything.
So I think you're
That's a good
confusing your own argument here.
Have you ever sat back and saw somebody tweet so much about a lifestyle that they don't live, post all kind of pictures that you know is not them, and they do this shit like every 10, 15 minutes, and I'm sitting there thinking, I do think these kind of things. Mm-hmm. When do they eat? When do they sleep?
I'll be honest, I'm not on Twitter that much, man. I don't care.
I love social media.
It's too addicting for me.
No, it's not too addicting. I love it. I love it because I love realizing. I love giving people the credit they deserve for being stupid, and I love realizing that it's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there. I'm surprised it's not more cults.
I want to talk about. There are a lot of cults.
No. Remember back in the day when they had like Jim Jones and fucking Charles Manson.
No, there are cults. Well, they're called Democrats and Republicans.
Nah, fuck that. I'm talking about cults.
It's the same shit.
No, it's not. I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about guys that can motherfucking make you drink Kool-Aid and fucking kill yourself. Kool-Aid with cyanide in it and make you motherfucking kill yourself.
What do you think it is when you're a poor Republican?
You know what I'm talking
Charlamagne,
about.
Listen to me. I'm being serious when I tell you.
No, I don't want to hit. Stop it.
If you're a poor, impoverished Republican, you are basically voting against your own interests. You're drinking Kool-Aid. You are killing yourself.
Schulz, you know what kind of code I'm talking about. Stop being difficult.
I'm not being difficult. I understand the argument you're making, but I'm saying is they've become part of modern culture.
No, what I'm saying is I'm surprised with social media. It's so easy to control people's mindsets. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised it's not more cults. I'm surprised it's not one guy sitting in his home in motherfucking Missouri with control of over 1 million people, because it's so easy to get everybody accustomed to this level of groupthink. Like the way Charles Manson them did it back in the day, I guess they did it through their neighborhoods and they were recruiting people from around the way. Mm-hmm. You could have like the largest cult in the world and stage a mass suicide right now with social media. Simply because of groupthink.
I don't think people would kill themselves. I don't think they would. I think what Manson and those dudes were absolutely crazy, and they took advantage of like really vulnerable people.
Have you seen Catfish?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. It's a lot of really vulnerable people on social media. When you can get a Manti Te'o, good-looking kid, was in college playing football, the motherfucking be in his dorm room jerking off at the computer when he could be fucking all the pussy on campus.
Yeah.
When people can do that, imagine what Charles Manson could do with Twitter.
I mean, how is it different in gangs? Maybe they're not killing themselves, but they're getting them to convince them to kill other people for no fucking reason, for colors. Hey, you like the color red? Go fucking kill some people.
Gangs were always different to me because it's an actual mission statement with gangs.
Which is what? We don't like colors?
Yeah, like
color bad.
The gangs go out, they fight other gangs, they sell drugs, they beat people up. They're doing something. What did these people in the codes do other than sit around and listen to Charles Manson?
They went out, they killed people.
Oh yeah, they
it's the same shit as gangs. The leader tells them to kill somebody, they go fucking kill them.
Not all codes killed people though.
No, some of them kill themselves.
Yeah, that's
all I'm saying is, to be honest, when you think about this the gang violence for real is almost more absurd than the cults. You're 14 years old, you go fucking shoot somebody just because he's wearing like a color and like.
It's not more absurd. The reason I say it's not more absurd because it's easier to believe in.
How is it not more? How is it easier to believe in? I'm gonna just murder random people because they're dressed in a fucking color?
What's the guy who kept saying the end of the world was coming and like he kept giving dates?
Haley's Comet or whatever.
What was his name? It was something like that.
Haley's Comet or some shit.
It was some guy who kept saying the end of the world was coming. Like that's harder for me.
You talking about the Branch Davidians? Who you talking about?
Nah, it's a guy. It's one.
Right.
It's one dude
what about
it? He convinced these people that the world was going to end like 3-4 different times. Like he announced it 4 different times. People were selling their homes.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers was killing themselves. Like it's harder to he said respect. It's harder to believe in that than it is motherfucking a gang member. I can understand why you be a blood or crip.
Sure.
You ain't gonna convince me that the world's going to end and I need to sell my fucking house though.
That is true. Convincing somebody the world's gonna get it is kind of absurd. But convincing some kid to fucking start shooting people for no reason is just crazy. I'm not gonna do that.
Listen, I'm with you. But it's a much different. That's different.
I get your point, though. People are easily manipulated.
Come on, man.
Yo, you know what's interesting? And I don't think that we're giving enough credit to this kind of shit. But like, because you heard about the thing in Indiana, right?
What happened in Indiana?
The what is it called? The Religious Freedom Act.
Oh yeah. Harold Camping. That's his name.
Oh, Harold Camping.
Harold Camping.
But the Religious Freedom Act, right, is this thing, and we were discussing this a little bit. But like this Religious Freedom Act is basically this thing that says a business owner has the right to refuse service based on his religious views. And the reason why it was a big deal is because a Christian business owner, someone who didn't believe in homosexuality, could refuse services to a homosexual based on his beliefs. That's the law would give them the right to do that.
Damn, y'all ain't gonna be getting no Chick-fil-A sandwiches in certain places now?
Well, fuck Chick-fil-A, man. But
how dare you?
Fuck Chick. You know what? Honestly, I'm against Chick-fil-A.
You know it's a Chick-fil-A cult that will kill you for saying something.
I'm fine with that. because I got a gay cult that will kill them.
You're the fucking cow. You're the cow that hates that wants people to eat more chicken.
I'm just the guy who is okay with or wants to support gay people getting married. And if chicken sandwiches aren't so good that I'm not against that.
I love gay people getting married. That has nothing to do with my chicken sandwich. That has nothing to do with my number one with cheese and those waffle fries.
To me, it does.
Listen, you know
those waffle fries aren't good enough that gay people can't get married.
You know how you know Chick-fil-A is good?
Very simple.
I didn't hear no gay people saying I'm protesting Chick-fil-A.
I don't think you were looking at the right protest.
I didn't see it.
Absolutely. But back to this Indiana thing.
Okay.
Religious Freedom Act. I don't think... Okay, here's my feeling. Is it wrong? Obviously, the legislation is wrong. You can't restrict somebody based on, their sexuality, eating, etc. That being said, I kind of want them to pass it because I feel like they're gonna realize how much it's gonna backfire. One, if I'm gay, and even if I'm not gay as a straight guy, I want to know which businesses are homophobic, right? Let's say you're a gay dude. You're going to this pizza place for the last 3 years, right? Now you know that they hate you. Now you can take your money and take it to another pizza place.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to know who every hateful homophobic person is, or every hateful person of Jews, or whatever your religion says that you have to hate, and I want to take my money to a place of business that supports me and likes my interests.
You can do that with pizza, but you're not doing that with Chick-fil-A.
I will do it with Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is so
KFC.
good. Chick-fil-A is so good that you know what gay rights activists did?
What?
Look, they held a kiss day at Chick-fil-A restaurants. That's how good Chick-fil-A is. Let's go on a date. The Chick-fil-A.
No, that's to protest.
You think they didn't order no number one with cheese when they was there?
Protest Chick-fil-A.
You think they didn't order that good ass brownie and waffle fries when they was there?
Fucking chicken sandwich.
You think they didn't order that good ass lemonade when they was there?
Nah, I ain't fucking with it.
You think they didn't order those fucking chicken strips when they was there?
I wouldn't. KFC,
Listen, FYI.
KFC.
FYI. I have no problem with gay people. Y'all know that. This Kiss Day is probably the worst protest ever. This is not going to help anything. Okay?
I mean, people like their Chick-fil-A. I don't give a fuck about it. I think it's stupid.
What you do is what you just said.
What's
you
that?
fucking take your money.
That's what I'm saying.
Away.
And here's the thing that will happen.
Kiss day.
I think Indiana doesn't realize how many people disagree with homophobia. So if you put a sticker on your pizzeria, if you put a sticker on your laundry service or something like that that says, hey, we don't allow gay people into this establishment, I think a lot of people like me, like yourself, like a bunch of every other random citizen in Indiana is going to go, you know what? They're openly hateful. Fuck them. I'm not going to support them. These businesses are going to go out of business.
As long as it's not Chick-fil-A.
The strong survive.
As long as it's not Chick-fil-A.
Notice Chick-fil-A didn't come out and say it. Chick-fil-A's not putting stickers on their thing. They just go, oh, we believe in Christian rights and these type of things. But they're not going, we don't like gays. Let them say we don't like gays and watch.
I'm going to tell you something, man.
They scared.
People will protest.
Chick-fil-A pussy.
People will
Chick-fil-A pussy.
It tastes just
they
as good
scared.
As I love
They
Chick-fil-A.
scared.
Listen,
Chick-fil-A won't come out and say they don't believe in gay marriage. Pussy ass motherfucker.
I thought they did say that.
Nah, they just said we believe in Christian rights. They just Christian values. They just skirt around a little pussy ass.
Sure?
Hey, Chick-fil-A, why don't you stop being a bunch of fucking pussies? Man up. Because if you really believe in your God, you would just openly say his beliefs. But you're a little scared. Where's the faith? That's my feeling. If you really had faith in your God, you would just say, I don't believe in gay marriage. But you scared and you don't have faith in your God because you know that would fuck your business up. So you really are you're taking advantage of Christian values to support your business. You don't really have faith. I would go so far as to say that Chick-fil-A ain't even that Christian. Because if it was Christian, they would prove that they're Christian by having faith in their God and their God would take care of them. But they know it won't. But come out against the gays, Chick-fil-A, I dare you. Andrew Schulz right now, Brilliant Idiot, says it.
But the Chick-fil-A CEO did say gay marriage is still wrong. She said that.
When?
Talking about?
When?
I'm reading an article on Forbes, True with Kathy.
When did it say?
This is her responding. She said, yeah, the guy Dan, her son Dan, said guilty as charged in support of what he described as traditional marriage. But Kathy said...
She ain't saying shit.
She said that this was her quote that got her in trouble. She said, I think we are inviting God's judgment on our nation when we shake our fist at him and say we know better than you as to what constitutes a marriage. I pray God's mercy on our generation has such a prideful, arrogant attitude to think that we have the audacity to define what marriage is about.
Exactly. You're just skirting around the issue.
So you could almost interpret that to be in support of gay marriage.
It's so ambiguous. Yeah. It's so ambiguous it could mean anything. That's my point. If you really have faith and you really believe your God is right and everything that you have interpreted based on this God is the truth, and it will bring you to salvation or whatever it is, then come out and say it. But you won't come out and say it because you know it's going to have negative repercussions on your business. It's going to fuck your money up. So you really don't got faith to me.
But it's kind of stupid.
How you figure?
Because if they never said that they were against gay marriage and they just said it's their values and beliefs, why don't you hate all Christians then? Because that would mean that all Christians feel that way. That's gay people. That would mean all Christians are homophobic. Like why?
Not all Christians subscribe to
that. If Chick-fil-A's values are just based off the Bible, and they're saying that the Bible says traditional marriage,
some people interpret it differently.
That's stupid.
But
if they never came out and said we're against.
They did. There was more to it.
That's what I thought. I thought they actually said it.
What they said is they're committed to strengthening families.
Because it didn't hurt.
Everybody's
the
bullshit
biblical
ass way of getting
family
around saying they don't believe in gay marriage. They skirt around it because they pussy. If you really believe your shit, if you believe in your shit and you have faith in your God, then just say it.
I mean, I'm with you because Chris Broussard did it.
Chris Broussard did it.
On ESPN.
Chris, and while I disagree with him and I think that he's an asshole.
Why is he an asshole?
Because I think it's an asshole thing to say. I think it's the
same. You just said that somebody, so you're a pussy if you don't say it, and you're an asshole when you do say it.
Oh, I believe in people's right to be stupid.
Right.
I will fight for your right to be stupid.
That's his belief, though.
And I think it's stupid. People believe in killing, KKK believes in killing black people. I think that's really stupid. But in America, you're allowed to think stupid things. I will fight for your right to be stupid. Mm-hmm. I will fight, but I will also vote against it.
You're saying that his religion is stupid.
That aspect of it is stupid. That interpretation of the Bible is stupid.
I think there's a lot of interpretations of the Bible that are stupid. And
so then we agree.
The interpretation of the Bible I think is stupid is when you believe that a snake...
Hold on. You don't think that being gay is a sin is stupid?
I don't even know that scripture. Where does the scripture?
No man shall lie with another man.
Oh, I didn't even know that said that. I had no idea.
You're the worst Christian ever, yo.
I'm not a Christian. I don't claim anything. You know why I don't claim anything? Because I don't want to be attached to none of that stupid shit.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be attached to any religious beliefs. I don't want to be attached to any religious values. That's what goes back to my point when I said that how can you just be mad at Chick-fil-A? Technically, you should be mad at all Christians.
I'm not.
Which is majority of America.
I think everybody who believes that has a stupid belief there. But here's the thing. I'm okay with your stupid ideas because without allowing stupid ideas, without allowing ideas that are different, we don't have progression.
But I will say Christians are consistent. And the reason I say they're consistent because it is Christian people who believe in God, believe in Jesus, who are gay. And it's other Christians who tell them they're dead wrong.
Sure.
So they're consistent. It's not like they're just, aiming their venom at just gay people. They're aiming their venom at their own quote unquote Christian brothers.
Sure. But it's not the same venom as somebody who has sex before marriage. It's not the same venom as somebody
who steals. Somebody who eats pork.
Exactly.
Deuteronomy 14:8 says, "Thou shalt not."
That's my point.
Touch the flesh.
It's like you're very picky and choosy with the things you want to oppress people on. It's like these gay people. It's like fuck them, etc. But everybody's fucking before marriage. Everybody's using condoms. Everybody's jerking off.
I'm gonna tell you why you can't call Chris stupid though.
Why you can't call who stupid?
Chris Prasad. I'm gonna tell you why you can't call Chris stupid. I'm gonna tell you why you can't.
No. I didn't say he's stupid. I said that is a stupid belief.
The person who taught him is stupid. The fact that
he's stupid for believing it. He's stupid for not having autonomy.
That's America.
So then they're stupid.
Things.
No. Once you become an adult, it is up to you to research and learn.
You've been brainwashed. Some people have been just completely brainwashed and programmed. That's a program. When I say to you, why are you against gay marriage? Because such and such scripture says that a man shall not lay with another man and this and that. And my Bible says and this and that. Okay, your Bible says and your Jesus says. What do you say?
So then do we not punish them? Do we not punish them though?
I mean, can you?
What about this cop? He was brainwashed to hate black people and he fucking shot this guy 5 times in the back. I guess you can't punish him, huh?
Nah, that's a choice.
A belief is a choice, Charlamagne.
Not if you've been brainwashed. A belief. Not if you've been downloading a program.
This white cop, he's been brainwashed.
Not if you've been.
Let's just say
your name is Andrew Schulz.
Let's just say he's been brainwashed.
Your name is Andrew Schulz.
Yeah. Ask me.
Forever.
Yeah.
That's downloaded in you. It's programmed.
Sure.
So is this religion shit. Absolutely.
How you figure?
It absolutely is.
Sure, but
most people, and that's another.
You were raised Jehovah's Witness, were you not?
Absolutely.
Has that changed at all?
I'm a different individual.
We all are different individuals, and we all have the capacity to change.
I've seen it. Some of us aren't. Some of us are so into whatever's being a Jehovah's Witness, being a Muslim. Listen, when I started
studying, that's a choice.
When I started studying the 5% teachings,
that's a choice.
When I started studying the 5% teachings of Islam, I fell back on purpose because I was like, a lot of this shit ain't making no sense. And y'all starting to sound just like these programmed Christians.
Oh, people want to believe.
Y'all starting to sound just like these programmed
people want to believe.
Absolutely.
But here's the thing. This is really important to point out. There's a lot of different opinions that people have in the world. The only way we can progress as human beings is by somebody thinking of something different. Now, every idea is stupid to someone. Yeah. You and I believe in equal rights for everybody, let's say. To somebody that is a Muslim in Saudi Arabia, they think that's stupid. They're like, women go to school? That's stupid. We go, no, that's really smart. So every idea is stupid to someone. But you have to support stupid ideas because at one point in time, someone said women should vote. And everybody else was like, yo, that's a stupid idea. But then they ended up voting, and now we think that that's a good idea.
I don't like to call anybody's idea stupid.
You might not, but you have to understand, every idea is stupid to someone. You know so I'm in support of stupid ideas because I know out of some of these stupid ideas, progression comes.
You know what I think is stupid?
Do you see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but this is I would word it better. I would say stupid to me is not questioning things. I think when you question things, progression comes. You have to question things. At one point in time, everybody thought the world was flat. You know why? Because somebody told everybody that.
Sure.
Wax just found out the world was fucking round 2 years ago. Literally.
Uniform thought. Uniform thought is dangerous. Right now, everybody wants to think the exact same thing. We're telling everybody to think the exact same thing.
And that's the problem with religion.
That's the problem with...
So I can't even be mad at Chris Prasad. Because and he'll come in here right now and defend his religion to the death.
We have to hold people accountable. Just like you said earlier, cops got to hold cops accountable. Black people got to hold black people accountable. White people got to hold white people accountable. So do us as human beings have to hold religious people accountable if those religions are impeding the liberties of certain people.
Think about it though. Think about it for a second.
You got to hold people accountable, Charlamagne. You said it earlier. So what? Why are they different?
You're talking about hundreds, thousands of years of one belief that has been passed down from generation to generation, family to family. How can you tell them they're wrong if this is what they truly believe?
For hundreds of years, black people were slaves, and now there's a black president. It takes a couple generations to switch a belief. You just have to have the wherewithal to go, hey, that's a stupid belief. We should stop thinking that stupid shit and change some shit up.
Slavery, absolutely. You're tormenting people, you're torturing people, you're killing people. Just because you just believe one thing is wrong, you can't call them stupid for that. You really can't.
I didn't say they were stupid. I said the idea is stupid.
No, you think it's stupid, but to them, and this is what I love about POV. That's why I think you should read the book, The Voice of Knowledge, because it tells you to be skeptical. Or no, The Fifth Agreement, because it tells you to be skeptical, but listen and appreciate everybody's POV. Because it's a Christian right now that will look you dead in your eye and tell you, no, you're stupid.
That's my point.
And you're going to hell.
That's what my point is.
You know what I'm saying?
Every idea is stupid to someone. That's why we need to protect stupid ideas.
You know what I do?
I will fight for people's stupidity.
You know what I do? I don't agree with either one of them.
Sure.
I'm skeptical, but I listen.
And you have the right to do that.
When I hear somebody like Chris Broussard talk, I'm skeptical, but I listen. When I hear you talk, I'm skeptical, but I listen.
That's my point.
But you know what I do?
What?
I don't care. I love my peoples. I
Good.
love people.
As you should.
That's it. I love people.
As
period.
you should.
Like Chris Broussard's views aren't gonna make me change. I mean, Chris Broussard's views aren't gonna make me change my views on homosexuals. Your views aren't gonna make my views change on homosexuals. I got love for them. It's whatever. And then that's when I'll turn to the Bible and be like, the Bible says, "Do not judge."
There you go.
Not Christian. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's it.
That's something that I think is a good idea. But some people disagree. Some people go, no, I think we do need a judge. Every idea is stupid to someone, man.
I can't. And that's you can't judge. You can't judge human behavior.
Yes, you can.
You can't judge.
I can judge someone who touches kids.
No. Of course, I don't want to say behavior. You can't judge human. You can't judge human belief. I think it depends what it is, though.
Everything depends, bro.
Because pedophiles feel like what they're doing is right.
Here's the problem. This is what we're doing right now. Someone disagree. Let's say you disagree with me. Instead of having a dialogue and me trying to understand your ideas and you trying to understand my ideas, we just try to shit on your ideas.
No, because people listen with the intent to reply, not understand.
Sorry.
Nobody listens with it. I do, but nobody listens with the intent to understand. That's why I always say be skeptical, but listen.
Listen and don't. All right, stop. How do I say this? How do I say this right? You have to allow people to have their stupid ideas.
But
what we want to do is
stupid. Just say ideas.
Okay, you have to allow people to have their ideas.
Absolutely.
Even if you find them stupid, you have to allow them to have these ideas.
But listen.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Regardless, you just have. What we're trying to do right now is take away their ability to have ideas. Hey, you disagree with me? You're not allowed to have that way of thinking anymore.
That's my whole point.
And that's
my whole point.
So if you're Christian and you have these beliefs about homosexuals, I'm not going to tell you that you're not allowed to exist as a person.
I'm not even going to tell you that you're wrong.
I personally, I'll say
tell you I disagree.
I'll say I disagree.
Yeah.
I'll say I disagree.
Absolutely.
But I have to allow you to have that because without different ideas, there's no progression. If we all think the exact same way, slavery still exists. If we all think the exact same way, women don't have the right to vote. If we all think the exact same, you know what I'm saying?
Or the exact opposite. Maybe these things would have never existed.
If what?
If we all thought the same way. Because technically, from what we're taught at an early age, we were all taught we were all born in a manner of perfection. Adam and Eve were perfect creatures until Eve ate the motherfucking apple from the tree or whatever the fuck fruit it was. And then that's when we started making our own decisions and making flawed choices. But if we would have been taught from the beginning this groupthink of peace, love, happiness, treat your fellow man the way you want to be treated, there would have never been slavery. It would have never been anything.
We're still taught that.
It's choice, man. You still got choices.
I mean, now you think that there's choice. Before you were saying there wasn't.
I never said there wasn't no choice. We all got choices. That's what makes a human being.
I know.
When I'm talking about I said what we've been taught. I don't even know if that's true. And that's the beauty of life. I don't even know if the Adam and Eve shit is true.
You said somebody's been brainwashed. Now they no longer have a choice. Yes. I think we always have choices.
They've been programmed.
Regardless. I'll say
programmed. I mean, you know what? I'm not even going to say brainwashed. Sure. I'm going to say they've been programmed.
Sure. People are programmed.
Whenever you start talking about your religion, whatever it is, Christianity, Islam, whatever, you've been programmed. Like we all got programs. Like we all got, it's like a set. That's really what it is. You're a comedian. It's like having a set.
Sure.
It's like having a set.
I know you have a set of your viewpoints about the world, and it is what it is.
And it's fucked up when your shit isn't concrete.
But this is important to understand. Let it not be concrete. Let it flow.
I agree.
I'm tired of people having one way of thinking, and then you try to talk to them, and they can't even hear new information. I'm malleable. I'm a piece of shit in a lot of ways. Because I'll listen to a song, and I'll be like, yo, J. Cole sucks. I'll listen to another song, and I'll be like, yo, J. Cole's the shit. Do you know what I mean? But I'm based, my feelings are based on what I hear in the moment. I'm malleable. No, I don't just set an opinion about something and then hate it from then on.
This is what you should do. You shouldn't say J. Cole sucks. You should say this particular J. Cole song sucks.
Exactly.
Because like Nicki Minaj is a great example. I think Nicki Minaj is dope. Mm-hmm. Some of her records I don't like. That don't mean I think Nicki Minaj sucks. Mm-hmm. I just don't like certain records.
Sure.
That's how the conversation should be. Like we're so
and
broad with
extend that
things.
to everything.
Everything.
Exactly.
Everything.
But that's really not how our brain works. But we have to try to teach it to work that way.
I think our brain really does work like that.
No, it doesn't. It's you see a lion eat something, you go, now fucking I'm afraid of all lions. That's how it's just how our brains work.
You're right. That's why I feel that way about cops. That's why some people feel that way about black people.
Some people think that about white people in terms of being racist.
So what you should do with your brain is download as much data as possible.
Yes.
And what I mean by data is go out there and interact with everybody.
Yeah.
Kick it with white people. Kick it with gay people. Kick it with Jewish people. Kick it with Asians. Kick it with black people. Kick it with everybody. Spanish people. Kick it with women. Kick it with transgenders. Everybody.
And
don't shun anyone.
If you haven't, you don't really have an opinion.
You don't really have an opinion.
I don't need to hear.
You don't have an opinion.
You can't tell me what the Bahamas is like if you've never been to the motherfucking Bahamas.
You know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? You're telling me what somebody told you.
Exactly.
You've downloaded stereotypes into your brain.
Exactly.
You don't know.
You had a layover in the Bahamas, and now you're going to tell me what Bahamian people are like? Get the fuck out of here.
I agree. Let's pay some bills. Look, get clearer, smoother skin with Bevel. You know, that's what you need to be downloading to your brain right now, okay? Bevel is the first and only shaving system created for men with coarse, curly hair. People who love to yell, collar money, love Bevel, okay? Stop walking around with razor bumps. Don't think no one is noticing. Because they do. All right, and they're judging you for them. If you have to pick between Jordans and getting a Bevel, they want me to tell you to get the Bevel first. But I'm going to tell you, depends what J's it is, okay? Listen, Bevel is dermatologist tested by Dr. Michelle Henry. 4 out of 5 men reported reduced razor bumps, discoloration, and irritation.
Created by who?
Tristan Walker.
Tristan Walker, a young entrepreneur who wanted to serve a unique need in the marketplace. And ladies, Bevel's a perfect gift for your man, dad, brother, husband. The presentation, the packaging alone is beautiful, okay? Absolutely beautiful. Unboxing the Bevel kit, it feels like an event. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, absolutely. It feels like Christmas. Check out getbevel.com today. Use code IDIOTS to get 20% off your first month at getbevel.com. That's GETBEVEL.com. Can you imagine if girls can unfuck you?
Yeah, that'd be horrible. That'd be great for you.
That's
wax, by the way, on the phone.
Yo, what up?
Plenty of girls who wish they didn't get raped.
There's plenty of girls I wish I never fucked.
Like, really?
What if we could be able to do that?
What if we could unfuck girls?
Yeah.
You would take back some fucks?
Yeah. All the ones I smash raw.
And every
so I know I
fat,
never have everything.
Every fat 4, he's fucked.
What about...
I only fucking really like 3 fat girls in my whole life.
You have?
Maybe 4. I don't like fat girls.
Bullshit. Let me tell you something. Dennis Hoff from the Bunny Ranch.
Yeah.
He's got the HBO show Bunny Ranch,
right?
Yeah,
of course. So he's at the Comedy Cellar all the time.
Dennis Hoff comes to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
She's got a nice little young Tinder with him. I forgot her name. But
titties.
Little blondie, right?
Little blonde chick, his girlfriend. He met Wax in the lobby, so he comes in. He goes, "Yeah, you know your brother. I'm gonna let him be a tester." And our tester is somebody they bring to the ranch. They they treat him good. It's like a secret shop.
That'd be hilarious if he walked up to Wax like, "Yo, Empire." Yo, that show is amazing, bro.
It's like a secret shopper. So they go there, they try the food, they fuck the girls, whatever. Yeah. He's just regular talking in the interview, and he goes, "Yeah, your brother. He looks like he likes girls that aren't so attractive, kind of heavy set."
Something had to do something.
I promise you, I said nothing. I was literally on my phone while he was talking. I was like, "You just described that motherfucker to a T."
I was
amazed.
I know he lying.
How long did you talk to that guy?
I just walked him upstairs.
2-3 minutes. Dennis Hoff is a pro.
But he came to me. He was
That's his job. He's supposed to know what you want.
Listen, so I went downstairs to go get him. He was in the elevator. He was like, You like somebody I need. I need you. I told him, I said, I'll be a Rottweiler because he said he want to do a dog one.
Yeah.
A dog house. So I told him I'd be his Rottweiler. But
he said that he looks like he likes girls that aren't so attractive. And
I don't think you like them. I just think that you fuck what you can.
I fucked one in front of him. That's it. And that wasn't in front of him either. I know he lying. I know he never saw her. We couldn't have saw
What's
her.
wrong with fucking fat girls? Wax, why are you against that?
It's unattractive. I don't like it.
Why?
Because they like move all in one motion.
What do you mean?
They got
like
a lot of
water
stretch
beds?
marks. They got a lot of stretch marks. They like walruses.
They what?
Like
what was that word?
What the fuck is a walrus?
You don't know what a walrus is?
A walrus.
Part of walrus.
A
The
walrus.
U.S. Navy uses those. The U.S. Navy uses those when they're in combat.
A walrus.
It's an animal that fights at sea. It's a walrus.
A walrus.
The Navy loves
a walrus.
The Navy. Do you know the walrus is like the Navy's biggest secret
That's
weapon?
the commander. A walrus.
A walrus.
A walrus.
Yeah.
That's the guy you sent to Iraq to fight those peoples, right? The walrus.
Whenever you had battle at sea, you fight with a
They have
fucking
stretch
walrus.
marks. They smell.
What
I mean, not all.
I can't
all the
believe
ones.
you shitting on fat girls and you fuck so many of them.
I don't have sex with fat girls. I don't
Be
like
honest.
that.
Oh shit.
Be
I
honest.
like my girls slim with pretty toes, man.
That's what he likes.
Yeah.
That don't mean that's what he's fucking.
I do.
Listen,
Okay,
we all
you know
like
what? Listen,
that.
I promise.
Every once in a while, we gotta fuck a walrus.
I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now.
please.
I promise you, the last fat girl I fucked is the one he talking about
Who is this girl?
in Myrtle Beach.
That's
Really?
a long time ago, Wax.
It's a long time ago.
You telling me you haven't
Come on, don't do me like this.
Hold on.
This girl ain't fat. He talking about.
No, who's this
She's
girl?
not fat.
Who's this girl?
She's built like a
Man,
file
I did her a
cabinet.
favor. I did her a favor.
You ever
man.
seen a fucking file
I
cabinet?
did her a favor.
Let me see.
I had her squatting, man.
Listen, not even the tall file cabinet.
Just
you
the
know
short box?
No,
I had
the
her
short box.
squatting, man.
No, the wide ones that got the drawers. You
He's
pull out.
lying.
Oh my god!
Like an
He's
office
lying.
printer.
Listen,
She gave me a head for like 30 minutes, and then I turned around and smashed.
Let me ask you a question. What did she kind of look like Action Bronson?
yes.
No.
That's who she. That's a great
lying.
example, Schulz.
What I look like smashing
She
something
looks
like
like
that.
she looks like Action Bronson if Action just got a little in shape, but still fat.
So he
When
had a
last time you
little
saw
bit
her?
of P90X.
Last week, and guess what I said to myself for the 100th time? Wax is nasty as fuck.
That's some bullshit.
I mean, some
bullshit.
nice
no,
girl.
No.
But she has no choice
no.
but to be.
Yeah, they gotta be nice.
Yeah, they gotta be
like
nice.
that.
They're
They
nice.
have to be.
But you know what?
When you
Ugly
built
girls,
like a twin
ugly
bed.
girls got the best pussy though.
No, that's
You're
not
crazy.
true.
That's
That's just
not
something
true.
that guys who fuck
Fuck
ugly girls say
say.
because you never seen pretty girl pussy.
No, you gotta be kidding me.
Yo, Twitter eggs are mad sexy, yo. Yeah, I love going to the
Nah,
Twitter
you
page with
crazy.
Twitter
Listen,
eggs.
I ain't say ugly. I ain't say pretty
Yo,
girls don't have
that's
good
how you
pussy.
know a guy.
I never
does-
said pretty
Yo,
girls don't have good
Let
pussy.
me tell you
though.
something. That's how you know
I
a
never
guy
said that.
isn't fucking pretty girls when they say weird shit like that. Yo, ugly girls get
I
the
said-
best head. Ugly girl. Actually, ugly girls do get the best head. I will give you that.
They got good pussy, man. They try even harder. You know what I'm saying?
The bad part about it,
Man, a lot, you know what it is?
Fat
A lot
girls
of
try
guys-
harder until they get out of breath.
A lot of guys look at the pretty girls and don't really try to really like fuck the shit out of them.
Yeah.
They don't do that. They probably be nice and caress their head and be, you know what I'm saying, make love to them. I don't want to make love.
Let me tell you how disgusting Wax is. Yesterday we're out somewhere. We see Dej Loaf. Have you ever seen Dej Loaf?
No.
The little rapper.
Boobs.
No.
Yo, what the fuck?
Dej, I'm gonna show you Dej. First of all, Dej Loaf looks like she's a
girl or
nice
a guy?
girl. She's
Oh,
a
she's a
nice
girl.
girl,
All right.
but she's like she looks 17.
Okay.
I
Okay,
didn't know
so
she was
she's not fully
17.
developed yet.
You know
Let me
I don't know
tell
about
you.
her.
So-
She's
so-
not a
I don't know
Kylie
about
Jenner
her.
17.
No.
Kylie's ready.
Wait.
No. Yeah, she's different.
Kylie's ready. They need to change the laws.
Listen, the girl had her titties
They
out.
do change the
And
laws.
like
They
three
need
or
to change
four
the
niggas
laws.
came to
Consent is
me
16
talking
and
about
Hey,
her
man, it
titties.
needs to be. Whatever Kylie's age is, that's the age of consent. Because that girl is ready.
Sidebar. I was having a great conversation about Kylie Jenner yesterday, and you know she's gotten some surgery. She's gotten some things done that we've seen. And I said, you know what? I think
17 plus surgery should be legal.
but I think it's
That should be the new law.
I think it's too early for her to get surgery for two reasons.
Okay.
Number one, she doesn't know how her body's going to develop in the future. And number two, she don't know what gender she may want to be in 10, 15
You're
years
stupid.
based off her motherfucking father.
So she wasted the surgery?
Wasting all his money on titties and shit just to figure out you want a dick 20
They
years
got
from
it.
now.
She got the money.
Okay? I'm
Yeah,
going to show
she-
you Dej Loaf. And don't
Listen,
get me wrong.
what are you about to lie about? Come on, let me
Yo,
hear it
Kylie's
right now.
ready.
That's Dej Loaf.
Just say it right now before you show the picture.
Kylie's, oh man.
She had her titties out. Whatever
man.
they put her in, she didn't look like this right here.
Listen, Dej
Whatever
Loaf
I'm
is a
looking
nice
at.
girl.
She not bad.
Schulz, stop it.
Nah,
she's not bad. She just looked like a young Marla Gibbs. You know Marla Gibbs?
No, she looks like that.
Remember the maid on Jefferson's?
No,
like a young Marla Gibbs.
No, she looked like She looks like
He got to be the fucking worst picture in the world.
No, it's not even a bad picture.
She looked like a young Marla.
That is a picture.
Man.
What are you talking about?
That's not a bad picture. No, she looks like that singer. Who is the Dominican singer? Who like
listen, her titties is out.
Who is that?
She
Adore or some
one of them
shit.
things on.
Adorn. Who's Adorn? What's Adorn?
Whose little homeboy is that?
Look,
who's Adorn?
You know who that guy is?
That's a guy? Hold on. Who's Adorn? What's the guy's name?
Miguel.
He looks like Miguel. She looks like Miguel a little bit.
Is that an ugly picture right there, this girl?
Hold on.
Do not look like Miguel. I'm not
Chris
saying
said he like her.
Shit. I'm not saying that.
Yo,
Chris said he'll
no joke, she looks a lot like Talib Kweli.
Listen,
I think she's a good Talib.
Would you smash that?
That's Talib Kweli. Hey, you telling me that's not Talib?
Well, what about this one?
I bet she got bars. I bet she got bars, bro. Look at that. That's not Talib Kweli. That's Talib. Hold on. Let me slide through.
Let me show you.
That's not Talib.
Let me show you. That she do look like.
Come on, y'all. Look at this picture.
Let me see.
Would you?
Hold on.
How'd she look right there?
Huh? That's right here. That's Bruno Mars. That's not even a girl. Yo, why'd you hook up with Bruno Mars, bro?
With her. Listen, she had her titties out.
That's Dave's love right there.
I commented on her titties yesterday.
Nah,
now he telling everybody I want to get her.
Marla's too cute. This girl looks like Bruno Mars and Talib Kweli together.
Nah, she's not that bad.
What do you mean that bad?
Listen, the moral of the story is Wax is, how old are you, Wax? 32?
31.
31.
Look at that right there. You know who that is?
Whoa, look at that one.
That's Marlo from The Wire.
Listen, that's Joelle Santana.
She looked like Joelle. She looked like Joelle's, B. Look at this.
Right there, Dave don't look like Joelle.
That's Joelle's, bro.
Nah, she's like more like... she's like more... Let me see.
Nah.
The moral of the story is...
Look at this right here.
Wax that he wanted to fuck
right there.
Oh, my God.
That's who you fucking with right there?
No.
She looked like Chic. She looked like Chic Luch.
No, she looked like fucking Rico from Belly in that picture. Rico from Belly that ate the banana.
Come on now.
You should be ashamed of yourself,
man. He won't say anything.
You should be ashamed of
commenting on her
yourself.
titties because her titties was out. Her titties did not look like a man titties at all. Pull up her nudes.
I ain't never said she looked like a man.
She got nudes?
Then what are you talking about? Then what's the problem?
So what happened?
What's the problem?
But she's skinny. She's too skinny for you.
She's 17.
Right? She's 17.
No.
We're making fun of a child. That's wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, for what?
We're making fun of a child right now. Yo, Dash, my bad, yo.
And she cool.
Oh, she's 24?
She's 24.
Oh, well, then fuck it. All right, she look like Talib.
You got me all day feeling bad. Like, damn, yo, 17-year-old.
That's the face that got you, huh?
That's it.
That's the face that got you, the little tongue out and shit like that.
You a nasty motherfucker.
That's what's
up.
Listen, I can't be.
That's what's up. I bet she wears Joe boxers.
Lately. I haven't been nasty lately. I've been celibate.
Man, shut up. You been selling a bit of what? Weed?
That's her right there?
Nah.
You been selling
Yo, that's her right there, bro, or what?
God damn, man.
I've been celibate, man.
You been selling a bit of weed?
So I've been celibate. That means I haven't.
How long has it been since you've had sex?
A couple months now.
You're lying.
He's definitely fucking lying. This motherfucker.
How long has it been since you had sex?
He fucked the girl in his building.
Put her foot in the sink.
What do you mean?
And where does her boyfriend live?
Upstairs. I mean, she's a piece of shit.
She came down 2 floors. Imagine that, Schulz.
4 floors.
Let's start. Imagine.
Oh, this is so evil.
You live in a building. You and your girlfriend. Your girlfriend tells you she's going to the gym, but she's only going down 2 floors to get fucked.
I put her foot in the
She
sink.
did get a workout.
Oh, she got a workout.
That's dangerous, though.
It is.
That's just.
That's like selling crack when you
crazy, and I don't even.
You don't shit when you sleep.
Wait, how did you even get to know? I hate these stories. It hurts.
I was inside
my soul.
the gym. I was in the gym doing pull-ups.
And then what happened?
She just kept complimenting me, just talking, and she said same thing like I was always downstairs in the lobby.
And then what? And what does she look like?
Oh, a little Spanish girl. She was alright.
Remember that time you told me you wanted to fuck something with a little smell?
This one didn't smell though.
No, this is Wax thing. He loves the gym so much that he'll go work out. He'll wait till a girl finish working out, hit on her right after the workout, and go fuck her immediately. No shower.
No, see, you know what I told him? I told him that my balls be sweaty after football practice, and they used to give me a head. That's what I told you.
That's a great camera.
He fucked this girl right after the gym. She couldn't go.
She wasn't even working out. She was looking at me the whole fucking time.
Bullshit.
You know, if I'm in the gym doing fucking pull-ups, you think a fucking girl gonna really be out there working out?
This girl is not gonna go upstairs and take a shower because her boyfriend's home.
Yeah.
So she took her musky ass right to Wax's place.
She wasn't even working out though.
Her.
She was watching me the whole time, asking me questions.
So you fucked. You fucked raw or with a condom?
Definitely had condoms.
The whole time?
Every single time.
Every stroke?
Every stroke was a condom.
and then she went back to where her boyfriend lived.
Right.
Who are these fucking devious bitches, dude?
They
the
out
fat
there
fours of the world.
Are they fat? Please tell me she's fat.
The fat fucking
I
fours of
can't
the
believe
world.
she's a hot girl.
The fat fours of the world.
Oh, God.
This kind of shit.
Listen, these girls.
And you know what? Does her boyfriend fucking beat her up?
Listen, she got a fucking boyfriend. Somebody love her.
Who's the guy?
I have no idea. I don't know.
What does he look like? Have you seen him?
I have never seen him.
You think she makes it up? Do they live together?
They definitely live
Oh
together.
my God. That is disgusting.
Listen, you'd be
A lot of bad
surprised, man.
karma,
You
man.
bet. Listen, I ain't got no girl. I'm straight.
No, for you.
I don't even answer this girl for
No,
text
for
no more.
her.
You
You
know
already
that.
did it though.
Oh,
I
God.
did it, but I
fuck
didn't really know that she actually had a man like that.
You didn't know she had a man?
When I was fucking her, no.
And then afterwards?
She's telling me that she got to go back upstairs. She got her to go back upstairs. And I'm like,
To what?
What's up? To her man.
And daughter.
And a kid, Wax?
Yeah. What you looking at me like that for? I ain't the one who got the fucking family. It's her.
Yeah, but you take some responsibility in these
I'm not
actions.
fucking her no more, so
Bad
I'm good.
karma.
Oh, my God.
How's that bad
That's just
karma, yo?
evil.
I didn't know.
I mean, she's an evil
I don't
fucking
listen,
cunt.
she's a piece of shit.
She's
That's why
a
I don't
piece
answer her
of
phone calls
shit.
no more.
Ugh.
But listen,
And you know what's fucked
I don't
up?
fuck married women at all. I don't touch them.
Her man is a cop.
How you know? What do you mean, dead man?
man's a
Listen,
cop,
I can't be
yo.
doing this shit
Hold up.
with all
Her
these
man is
fucking
a
shit
cop.
going on
Cop.
out
I
here.
still know
yo.
that part
You
of the
talking about
story.
fucking karma?
Wait, how do you know that her man
You
is a
talking
cop?
about
I saw
fucking
her
dead
the
man
other
from a
day.
cop?
I
And a
saw
fucking
her.
cop just now shot somebody.
I saw her the other day.
Oh, fuck.
It was 4 cops waiting at the door.
No, that's my neighbor. He beats his wife.
Listen.
Does she
He
fuck
beats his
you?
wife. I know he does. No.
Does she fuck you in the
I would
building?
never-
Let me ask you that. And listen, that's a good question. If a guy's wife fucked another person in the building and then he beat her
I'm
up,
sure you'd be able to do that. You should be able to beat her up.
what is the argument? I mean, how do we feel about that?
Because whoever got something to say, any man who got something to say, they do the same exact thing.
I never encourage hitting a female.
I'm not encouraging that, but if you catch your girl,
Yeah.
yes,
You're still going to jail.
you going to jail.
People still going to look at you as a piece of shit, but they're going to be like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
You could tell people that story in jail and then be like, all right, you
Yeah,
slide.
understand.
You
What you
gotta
here
do
for,
it.
Some
man?
people be like,
Call
yo, I
my-
would have beat the shit
Call
out of
my
him.
wife. For real.
All you did was
That's all you
kick her?
did? What?
Yo, you got to bring a pipe.
That's a justification. It's not
Yeah,
a
it
justification.
is.
No, we are trying to justify
But you
it,
can
it's like-
understand.
yeah.
It's not a
Especially
justification.
if you get caught.
But you can create
You
an
can
understanding.
relate. I think I would have control, but you can see how somebody wouldn't have control in a moment. Yo,
You would have control if you see him walking out.
No, hold up
If
real
you
quick.
caught him,
You get,
mental hell.
real quick. You get less of a sentence if it's a crime of passion.
Yes.
So if you murder somebody, this is a good point. If
So
you
you blacked
murder
out.
somebody
Yes.
in a crime of passion, it's not the same as if you murder someone premeditated. So if you hit your wife passion, it can't be as bad as premeditated.
Listen, it's a mental. Chris, knock it off.
Can you guys come on?
It's a mental hell.
I don't
and
even like
emotional
that
hell.
because that's you trying to get on your high horse right there.
It's the truth, though. It's a mental hell and
No,
emotional.
but that's Chris trying to
There is such thing
trying
as
to
crimes
get
of
his
passion.
ass on. Oh,
Girls have crimes of passion. Guys have crimes.
Yes.
of passion.
Exactly.
And girls
when a girl
definitely be
kills a
killing these
guy
dudes.
in a crime of passion,
Yes.
she's so
Yes.
pissed off she kills him. It is a less crime. You make a fucking
Men
lifetime
always
show.
say
There's
that.
a
Men say my
lifetime
girl
show.
kill me if I get caught. Men always say that
Listen,
shit.
imagine walking in the house and
Lord
you see
have
some
mercy.
motherfucker fucking
Come
your
on,
girl.
man.
You gonna
Especially
black
the foot in the sink.
Oh, it's over.
The foot in
You're
the
going to
sink.
black out.
You can fuck her, but her foot in the sink, that's
You're
some
going
different
to
shit,
black out.
man.
If you got a gun in the house, you're not going to remember nothing. You're going to wake up and it's going to be like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened? That shit happens.
Yeah.
Man, I damn near black out when my girl chooses a bad movie on Netflix.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't hit her.
And you're going to be sitting there saying to yourself, like, you be like, God damn, that stupid motherfucker. But hey, man, you caught this girl cheating. Like, shit. You actually feel a little bad.
Yeah.
Like, you'll feel bad for the guy. Like,
But how do you feel about
Fuck.
her? How do you feel about her?
I feel bad for all parties involved.
No,
but
I think she's a piece of shit.
Word up.
I mean, you're a piece of shit,
Listen,
but she's more a piece
when
of
I be
shit.
fucking these girls that got boyfriends, I really try to fuck the shit out of them. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I
you're
try
a
to put
good
stitches
guy,
in them
Wax.
motherfuckers.
What a great guy you are.
Listen, I really smack the shit out of their ass so they
Yeah,
can have bruises
discipline
with
them,
it.
Wax, you piece of shit. You're the same guy who sells drugs in the hood, and then they're like, yeah, but I only sell to crackheads.
Duh.
Fuck that, bro. You're still a piece of shit for selling drugs.
I mean, who else you going to sell to other than crackhead?
Duh.
Huh?
Who else you going to sell to other than crackhead?
You know, a beginning crackhead.
He's still a crackhead.
You know what I mean? He's not a crackhead yet.
Listen,
Okay.
speaking of 8 balls.
Baseball season is here, everybody. A-Rod is back. Woo!
Speaking of drugs, A-Rod
Speaking of them, and FanDuel is changing the way people play fantasy baseball. It's more fun than ever.
That's right. The time to join is now. Sign up today to play one-day fantasy baseball at FanDuel.com. FanDuel.com, the leader in one-day fantasy baseball for real money with immediate cash payouts. Entry fees start at just $1.
Stop waiting 6 months to win a league, all right? You just play today, win tonight, pick a brand new team any day you want, and that's it. Get your money.
That's right. We're going to start our own Brilliant Idiots League. Matt Raz is going to set it up. Hit him on Twitter. And CC FanDuel. Let them know you want to be down. We'll take 10 people. First 10 to hit up Matt Raz at the end. I think FanDuel should have did a contest that said what kind of reaction Alex Rodriguez was going to get. For the first game.
Yeah.
Was it going to be boos or cheers?
They cheered for him.
They cheered for him crazy.
And he played a great game.
You know why they cheered for him crazy?
Because they ain't got nobody else.
Exactly. The Yankees have so many no-name fucking players. They were just happy they knew a name they knew.
Desperation makes you do silly things.
You know how you be in the club and like you be in a club you're not familiar with, like say you're a white guy in a black club and you like, I don't know none of these records. I don't know. And now one record come on that you like, it might not even be the hottest record. Drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop. You like, what the fuck?
Why y'all talking about my team, man?
Anyway, I want you to hit up Matt Raz. It's at Matt Raz. There are 2 Z's and 2 T's. And maybe you'll end up like Chris Prince. He's the guy. This guy is up to over $724,000 playing fantasy sports on FanDuel. Join him and over 1 million of other users who have already won money.
That's right. FanDuel is paying out more than $2.5 million every single day this MLB season, but you have to play to win, so sign up today. Go to FanDuel.com and click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner and use our code BRILLIANT. All right, sign up now.
Now, there's a special offer for new users. For every $1 you deposit, FanDuel will match it with up to $200 that gets earned as you play. That's a bonus of up to $200. The offer is only good for the first 50 people that use our code BRILLIANT. Don't forget to use our code BRILLIANT.
FanDuel.com, where every day is a new season. That's FanDuel.com. Sign up today.
All right.
All right, we're going to do some Ask an Idiot, man. Always, you can hashtag us Ask an Idiot on Twitter, on any social media, and we'll get the fuck at you.
Ask an Idiot.
First one's for you, Andrew Schulz. Ask an Idiot. How do you go about meeting a famous comedian for an autograph? What's the code?
First of all, autographs are done. I think that right now, we got these cell phones and stuff like that. I would just get a picture if you want to get a picture. And comedians are like the most receptive individuals to to any kind of like fan mode that you might be in, because we really don't get that a lot. I mean, maybe a Chris Rock might feel a little bit uncomfortable, or a Louis C.K. or something like that, but your favorite comedian that isn't one of those famous people probably isn't that famous to other people, so he's going to be happy that you know about him. Put it that way. We're like the most underappreciated people in entertainment, so just show love and ask for a picture. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to do it.
All right, Andrew Schulz, at Seed of God, worst date experience.
Yo, whoever printed this out did not print out your Twitter handles. That's they're bad. We'll take responsibility for it. You know what I mean? But worst date experience. Go, Charlamagne.
Oh, man, worst date experience. I haven't had a worst date experience simply because, my worst date experience was when I first started dating my now wife and we went to go see Set It Off. No, it wasn't Set It Off. What the fuck did we go see that night? I don't remember what the fuck we went to go see that night, but I just remember that I was very excited that she was allowing me to take her out on a date. Mm-hmm. And maybe 2-3 days before, I got into a fight with my cousin named Bristol. I think I told y'all this story before, when we was fighting over bottles of Bud Ice. Mm-hmm. And he had a bottle of Bud Ice. I was already drunk. And I was like, yo, let me get that bottle of Bud Ice. And he was like, nah, man, I'm taking this with me somewhere. So I snatched the bottle of Bud Ice from him, and then I slapped him in the motherfucking head with it. And we used to have this stationary bike, exercise bike, just sitting in the middle of the trap. Uh-huh. And I was riding on the bike, talking shit, drunk as a motherfucker. And his mother, he was skinny as shit. And he comes out of nowhere, and I just feel this little skinny fist literally feel like it went right in my eye socket. And I fell off the motherfucking bike, and I looked up with one eye, and this motherfucker was just hauling ass. So I had this fucking big black motherfucking eye.
For the date.
Yes, and I was so determined to go out on a date with her that I had a Slick Rick eye patch on.
That's great.
And so whatever movie we was watching, could only see out of it
with one eye.
One eye. And I remember even leaving the movie, like, man, let's leave this motherfucker. Shit taking too fucking long, yo.
Did you get some pussy?
Nah, I didn't fuck that night.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fuck with that night.
Worst date experience. What was the worst date experience I ever had in my life? Worst date experience. That's a great question. Man, I just keep on thinking about this one date I went on with this chick that she had like a very pronounced mustache, and I didn't notice it when I met her originally. And I guess it was like night or whatever it was, but it was this Dominican chick. And then we were out on this date, and then I was just so uncomfortable by the mustache that I was like looking around to see if any people were going to notice me out on the date with her. And it was just really uncomfortable situation. So don't have a mustache, ladies.
Don't have a mustache. Hold on.
All right, next one.
No, I got to see. They say they got black emojis now. How the fuck do you see that shit?
Question. Does a man always have to pay for dinner? My boy thinks it should be equal, but doesn't the man always have to pay? Again, we don't know who sent that, but a good question.
Yeah, a man has to always pay. The reason the man has to always pay because the man is trying to get pussy. You got to put a down payment on that pussy.
Whoever asks for the date should pay. If a girl asks you out, she's taking you on a date.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's very boss when girls pay. I think there is nothing sexier than when a motherfucking girl pays.
That's at Ramoncito215 asked that question. But if a girl, it's adorable Twitter name. If a girl asks you out, absolutely make her pay for that shit. She's the one asking you out on the date.
I have no problem with that. No problem with that.
I'll be honest, it is kind of boss to like get a girl to pay because if she can, she's invested in you and she's going to want a return on that investment, aka dick. So if you could get her to pay for you, you might be putting yourself in position to get some D.
Okay.
I mean, some P. Some pussy.
No, I said, okay.
You might be getting some D. Actually, that might be it. Wow. If a girl's really willing to pay, she might be hiding something.
We have to fucking abbreviate brilliant idiots for you from now on. Bye. It's B.I. God damn. Show.
Hey, man, I don't hate.
Wow.
Fuck Chick-fil-A.
Now, why won't y'all record the whole podcast visually? Who said that?
I don't know.
But, I'm going to tell you why we don't record the whole podcast visually. Because it's a podcast, you dumb fuck. What's his name?
Loose Streets.
Loose Streets.
It's a fucking podcast. All right? That's why we don't record the whole thing visually. Podcasts are traditionally audio.
We want you to be able to drive to work and listen to this shit. Be on the subway listening to this shit. Doing your laundry, listen to this shit. You know, we want you to take it with you. Now.
Plus, you don't want to see Schulz digging in his nose every fucking 2 minutes.
No, you could do that. I think it's entertaining.
What else?
You don't think it's entertaining? I think it is.
No.
All right, what's going to make more money, Avengers 2 or Star Wars Episode 7?
Avengers 2. Without question. It's
duh.
It's not even close.
Absolutely.
It's the highest grossing movie ever.
All the people who like Star Wars are dead.
Star Wars
like 60 years old.
No, seriously. Star Wars is some old school shit, though. I mean, they're actually trying to reintroduce Star Wars to a new audience with this shit.
And it ain't going to work.
Nah.
Avengers everybody fucks with Avengers. Old people fuck with Avengers because they read the comics. Young people fuck with Avengers because they saw the movies. It's the biggest movie franchise in the world.
I got Wolverine tattooed on my arm. He's not even an Avenger, but it's just the love of Marvel.
Nah, he's about to be in that shit.
Marvel is so good that they can give us an Ant-Man
Wolverine
movie.
was in the Avengers.
I know, but he's not in the movies.
Yeah, but didn't they make some kind of deal? Didn't Marvel make some kind of deal that allowed... No, Spider-Man is about to be in that shit. Yeah.
But the thing about Marvel's so fucking good. Mm-hmm. They give us Ant-Man.
I don't even know what that is.
Ant-Man's one of the Avengers. Ant-Man is one of the original Avengers, but he's getting his own fucking movie.
Hey, man.
It comes out... That Marvel only got 2 movies on the horizon this year.
Let me tell you something.
Avengers 2 and Ant-Man.
I ain't going to see it.
Yes, you will.
No, I don't.
You love the Marvel logo. You're going to see it.
I didn't listen. I didn't read comics when I was younger. I didn't do any of that kind of shit. Okay. Yo, what are practical steps to get you all out to London for a live show? Here's the practical steps.
Cut the fucking check.
Cut the check. It's very simple.
What the fuck?
Why is this so hard?
Are you serious? Like, you think we don't want to come to London? I've been to London before. You know when I
can't
went to London?
wait to go to London again.
Shout out to my dude, the notorious Obi. I went to London when they cut me a fucking check.
It's very simple.
Okay.
You get someone who's going to put us some real bread, and we'll go to London. We also need a lawyer to work out Wax's felony situations to see if he can travel.
Wax went to London?
Can you travel?
We went to London.
Oh, that's right. You did go. Oh, we had the best story ever about London. Yeah.
That's when they fucked another. This wasn't even a 4.
No, this was the girl with the toes.
Number one, I ain't even fuck.
This was the gingivitis toes.
This was a 2.
Yeah, I didn't fuck her.
The geographer, what was she, an astrologist?
You know why he didn't fuck her? Because my boy was cuffing.
Yikes.
My other homeboy was cuffing. That's why he didn't fuck her. But don't think Wax wasn't on the prowl for that too. Wax was beating on the door.
Some other pussy out
Yo, you ain't done yet, yo. Wax wanted that too.
Nah.
You gonna get that too, or what?
Very disgusting.
Yo, that's fucked up. You fuck with girls that like golf numbers.
I don't get it.
Golf numbers are the amount of strokes you take to get into the hole. 4, 3,
That mean
2.
you good.
Say what?
That mean you good then.
Good at golf, bad at fucking girls.
Say it again, one more time.
Man, fuck you, motherfucker.
You used this big word.
It's too big for me, man.
I can't be using these sports.
All right, man.
What's
We
this?
done?
Okay, who would win in a fight? Why are you gonna do this, Chris? Who would win in a fight? Tax or Wax?
Wax.
I mean, yeah, come on.
Without question.
Obviously. But now we're going to, taunt Tax? I mean, Wax twice the size of Tax.
Let the record show white Chris Moreau pass that on. Black on black violence.
Black on black violence. No, don't let him defend himself. Don't let him defend
amongst
himself.
his own
now he's going to try to defend himself.
I'm scrolling through the Asking Idiots.
And that's the one that you chose?
Wax is sitting next to me. He taps me and goes, give him that one.
It sounds like
man, get out of here. Bullshit. You said that?
I think Tax will take Wax, honestly.
Yeah, I'll lose.
I think Tax will knock Wax out.
Yes, he probably.
I mean, look, I love Tax, but nah, it ain't happening. I'm sorry. Just in a fist fight, it ain't happening. Now, in a fight of crazy, in a fight of who shows up to your daycare, Tax might win that fight. You know what I mean? But not in a physical altercation, no weapons allowed.
Listen, man, you about to get the fuck out of here, okay? But before we leave, remember to go to ZipRecruiter.com where you're just a few clicks away from getting hired, okay? Search jobs for free now and grab that great job before someone else near you does. It's about to be summertime, dog.
Yo, get a job,
Get you a job for the summer, man, at ZipRecruiter.com/idiots. That's ZipRecruiter.com.
I don't think we're stressing how easy this is. This is for people who are lazy to get jobs. Literally, there's one click and you get to apply to all these fucking jobs.
You don't got to beat the pavement.
Not that they come to you. And also, another thing today that we learned, no uniform thought, accept different ideas.
Accept different ideas.
Be malleable.
Just be skeptical, but listen.
No, you can call them stupid, but listen, and maybe that stupidity after listening will make some sense.
Absolutely. And what else? Cops are still killing niggers.
I'm not going to co-sign that. Yes, it's still happening.
It's still happening.
Yes, it is.
I'm definitely terrified.
I'm sure they're still killing white people too. I'm sure.
Well, black people need to start. Well, white people need to get their World Star game up then and start recording it.
How bad do you feel for the white guy that got killed by the cop that nobody gives a fuck about?
Listen,
nobody cares. There's a white guy that's killed laying on the ground somewhere from a cop, and nobody gives a fuck.
He's Farrah Fawcett. He's Farrah Fawcett the day Michael Jackson died.
Oh, that's right.
He's Farrah Fawcett the day Michael Jackson died.
Oh, fuck.
Farrah Fawcett had a headline for about an hour.
And that shit was snatched.
Bye.
Adios.
Michael just died.
Daily News was like, stop giving a fuck about Farrah.
When Farrah's funeral, nobody cares.
I thought Farrah was still alive. That's how obsolete she was after Michael's death.
It seemed like it was a mistake.
Yeah, I thought they misspelled Michael Jackson.
So, yeah, sorry white people that get killed by police officers. You're Farrah Fawcett.
It's tough to be white,
Michael Jackson.
It's tough to be white. Where's the white privilege there, yo? Where's the white privilege there?
You know how tough it is to be white?
What?
And I'm going to end with this.
All right.
It's a rumor that Eminem is supposed to be on the next season of Empire. Ain't no room for white people on fucking Empire, even if they are Eminem.
You know how I know that that's not true? Because I was just auditioning for roles in L.A. and there are no roles for white people, so it's not happening. They're going to hire a Latino to play him. It's not going to be Eminem. It's going to be M-E-M.
All right, listen. If you listen to this podcast and you think we're brilliant, you're right. If you listen to this podcast and you think we don't know what the